Well, now everyone, I'm your host LamboDrew, and you are now tuned in to another edition of the Leverage Show. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. You know from the title of the video, it is going down. We're ecstatic about today, and truly, we have definitely crossed that milestone. I truly want to thank each and every single one of y'all. I'm telling y'all, more than what you can expect. I truly thank y'all, each and every single one of y'all, because y'all have truly made this Leverage Show what this Leverage Show is and its success it is. We definitely going to get tapped into some great things today, but I just really want to go ahead and talk about over the weekend and where we're at and where we're going with this Leverage Show. We are not backing up. We are moving forward. We literally got our foot on the gas, and we are gonna make some great impact. So y'all definitely want to go ahead, man, and stay tuned in to what's getting ready to happen on the broadcast. Make sure you guys are sharing this video. Get this video out. Get this video out to somebody. Get this video out to somebody who may need it. Somebody may need to hear it. They may need to hear some good encouragement. They may need to hear some good laughter. They may need to be connected with the family of somebody and everything who's going to be able to help them out in the long run. And we are excited about that. So thank each and every single one of y'all. I'm telling y'all this right now. This has been a very pivotal broadcast. You guys don't know who may watch this besides y'all. And I'm telling you, I'm thankful each and every single Tuesday and Thursday nights. And to look up and to see, even when my staff comes back and starts talking to us about where we're at, what's going on, what's the play like, what's the re-airs, what's all of this stuff that I had no clue of. I'm like, okay, well, shucks. I don't got any clue of this. When they talk about what YouTube is doing, the algorithms, all of that, Lambo didn't know nothing about none of that. Just keeping it 100 with y'all. What I knew is what I actually had to bring and offer to people out there who would listen to my voice could be life-changing to their lives. And definitely the guests who have been on this Leverage Show, if they network with them, could be so instrumental and life-changing to their lives that it would literally probably change generations behind them. That's all I ever wanted to see. All I ever wanted to see, man, when I started this broadcast, shout out and everything, man, like I said, man, to a lot of great people, man. But definitely Jamal Titus, who I was actually talking about before coming on this broadcast. Shout out to my sister, Patricia Chanel Smith, for definitely encouraging me about that. But most of all, shout out to my wife for really telling me that, you know what, you need to do YouTube. You need to go on YouTube. You really need to go on ahead, man, and allow people to hear your voice, hear what you're making a difference out here, and really help people out. So, it's no stranger or nothing like that, man. When my wife said do it, I'm definitely going to follow and do. And we've been blessed. I'm telling you, all around the world, not just here in my own little state or city, not there in your own state or city, but around the world. We have met some amazing, 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 amazing people. Even shout out to my guy, man, Audrey, man. My guy, Audrey, big Audrey, people who know him. I was telling him, hey, man, I really want to get into YouTube. I knew he was on YouTube. And let me tell you how that worked. Audrey turned around and was talking about business credit on YouTube. So I was plugged in watching what Audrey was doing. And I said, man, Audrey, man, you're doing your thing, man. I'm really excited about you. Me and Audrey had been hooked up and stuff like that and really kind of went into this whirlwind of helping people and getting information back and forth. Audrey turns around, introduces me to Josh Van Horn and also Points Blank Travel, which is my guy, Rod. If y'all are not subscribed to the channels, you got to go subscribe to their channels because they have truly been blessed. In that arena, though, I had already knew Antoine, which is Credit Plug. So I'm on Audrey's show one time. Audrey Truesdale is his name. I'm on Audrey's show at one time. And I remember Credit Plug decides to go ahead, man, and pop in. And so I'm like, dude, he's getting ready to tap in right now. He's like, yeah, man, but we getting ready to do this right now. So some of these platforms, some of these meetings, a lot of these people, a lot of this family now, not just the network, but a family now, just has just blessed us tremendously. And I always think like, man, what if I never would have ever, came on a show? What if I never ever would have came on and put a camera in front of me, man, and start to talking and start, telling people about my journey, but actually start giving people life-changing lessons? What if I would have never did that? Where people would be in the place that they are now. And the answer is no, they wouldn't. A lot of people probably would never be in the place that they are right now. A lot of people would never probably have the drive, the encouragement, the motivation that they actually have right now. Thanks to this show, not just thanks to just me, but thanks more to you guys and you ladies out there who have definitely helped push this broadcast to another level. And because of that, we just are forever thankful for this level show. So many people, they get to the place in life, and I'm telling you this right now, where we can get kind of cocooned off. And again, I could have been great just continuously to keep doing what I've been doing. But there's somebody out there each and every single week that needed to hear, great voices who've been on the show like Jamal Titus, like Kennard Haney. I'm always going to start with them because they're part of the team, and I love what they are doing. Make sure you guys go subscribe and like Kennard Haney and Jamal Titus's channel, and definitely tap into their information. I definitely could have thought of so many things because people don't know the Leverage Show is like my downtime. It really is. It's like my downtime. It's like the time when I can like literally come in front of a camera, and no matter what long, crazy day I may have had, how many people I may have talked to, who's doing what, this one's doing that, this one needs this, need to fly out here, need to fly out there, need to go do this, need to go do. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. The Leverage Show balances me back into place just for this short time frame. So people don't notice, like, I need the Leverage Show, man, as much more than what you guys need the Leverage Show. You guys may say, man, Lambo, this is my favorite show because of X, Y, and Z, and every week I need this. I may need this more than what you guys need it, because if not, it would be a work type of lifestyle. And I've been doing it. I've been doing it for, the last almost 20 years now, technically, between public transportation as well as when I retired and while I still was working, both of them, and then building a business, building a brand, helping people, getting people into a whole different lifestyle, a whole better lifestyle, And what this broadcast has meant to me and my family has been the center point where, I may go days or quite a long time without being in a chance to be able to talk to my family or get a chance to talk to, my people, my peers. And the reason why is because it's just a working thing, nonstop working thing. And people who don't know that, they don't know your story. They'll just look at this camera. They'll see who you're bringing on, who you're interviewing, who this, who that, and just can't get kind of like one-sided or get their own perception in their head. But shout out to my guy, man, Stephen Wood, man, Stacks, who got a chance to introduce me to Jamal Titus. Once I got a chance to be introduced to Kennard Haney and some other great people. But I was with Stacks last week in Columbus, Ohio, man, for quite a few hours. And we got a chance just to one-on-one hang out. And Stacks took that as, Lambo, like, dude, I'm dropping everything. I know he had his son and all of this to go do, his grandson and all of this to go do. But I'm laughing because at that moment, at that time, Stacks, he literally like say, Andrew, I really admire what you have become. I admire what you have done. I admire everything that you have blessed me with me and my family with. We sat there and talked like two friends, just old time friends, you understand? And a lot of people don't know how crucial that is to somebody like me, and especially what I do each and every single day. And most of the time not having any days off. And I get what's special, what happened today. So, it's leading up to that. But Stacks reached over, man. And I remember he said, Lambo, dude, I would not want to wear the crown that you wear, neither walk in the shoes that you walk on. I wouldn't want to have it for a day. I see you from the distance of my pressure, and I see what's going on. And people who don't know you, and like Stack said, Lambo, I don't know all the stuff that you into, but I know most of the stuff that you have gotten into, and the people that you're helping, and the people who is really like making a difference in the life you're making a difference in. And I just want to tell you, man, I'm proud of you. I've been knowing Stacks for 20 years. Been knowing Stacks for 20 years. So we got a chance to really, 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 he knew me, man, back in Coda days, when it was me and him shooting pool on the pool table, and we'd be shooting 20 games a piece, on the pool table, could barely stand up. And we beating each other down, man, and then come back, shoot another 15, 20 games, until we couldn't even go ahead and stand no more. And then we got into training together. And then I was training and everything, man, people, man, how to drive the bus, man, and how to learn, the bus systems and stuff like that, man, in Columbus, Ohio. So we got the chance just to hang out, man, just me and him. My wife thoroughly enjoyed that. Like, I know you're in town. You're going to go see just a couple of people. You're in town thinking for business. But I'm telling you this right now, it literally became a blessing to hear. Sometimes you need to hear this from people who have watched you from a distance, and have watched you from afar, and have watched the growth in you. And you can talk, you can be you around them and really enjoy them. And literally listening to Stacks giving me flowers that day and clearing his schedule when he had a grandson going to the military that he should have been with, and had actually family coming in town that exact day. He's like, no, Lambo is in town a short minute, and I don't want to go ahead and miss this moment. And that meant everything. Shout out to Deb too, man. It's also my Deb. We love Deb to death, man, And it's one of these things that in life, people can remember where you come from. They can remember a part of your journey, right? They can remember a part of the segment where you have been from here to there, or wherever the case may be. And in life, those people will always remember, the start of before you became this, before you got into that, before you got into that. And it's kind of, he remembers the story of me and my wife just dating. You understand? This is going back. This is taking y'all back. And then for me and my wife getting married. And then for me and my wife having our first child, Lamayan. And then we started having other kids. Stacks remembers all of that. And I'm laughing because as we go down memory lane so much, a lot of times, man, we seem to get so wrapped up into the things that we're doing, into the places that we're going. And we keep getting higher and higher in life, and we start accelerating. And it takes wonderful friends like that to pull you back into place and just say, hey, man, I just really want to tell you, I appreciate this time. I know what you could be doing. I know who you could be spending this with. I know how valuable this is. I value this time. Like you don't even understand. People who do know me and you get around me when there is no business on the line, when we don't got to talk no business, we don't have to do anything. And I get the time. I'm a personable person towards you. And if people know that, we're going to laugh, we're going to joke, we're going to clown, we're going to have a great time. We can definitely talk some great things, and I can give you some great wisdom within that. But that's the time and everything, man. Hey, man, I just want to put the brakes off and, put the brakes on and take my foot off the gas and just kind of just put it on cruise control and let the time take where it's going. And I remember last Thursday, so vividly, even Stack speaking with my wife on the phone, and we around there trying to get something to eat and everything, man, late at night. And I'm laughing because just the little things like that makes it so much better. Like for some of y'all may not even know, people who decide to, to continue to keep moving forward and holding you down. Like seriously, genuinely holding you down. Like when everything is said and done, when people can say what they want to say, people are going to have their own opinions, people are going to have their own assumptions, people are going to have all of this other stuff. People who would genuinely be like, yo, I'm gonna hold that brother down. I ain't got to talk with you every day. I ain't got to talk with you every week. Some of y'all ain't got to talk with y'all every month. But if you see my face on here, and people who know me, you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and talk bad behind a person's back. Not gonna talk negative. Not gonna talk down. Not gonna talk. That just ain't my swagger. People who know me, you will. And if you don't know me, you're gonna find that out. I don't do that. I don't have that energy to do that. And the same person you see in front of this camera is the same person is behind the camera. Is with my wife. Is with my kids. Is what I'm with other people. With a group of people. And because of that, you have to honor that. You honor who you are and what you mean to people. And just those few hours, it might not have meant what he did say. He kept praising it like, Lambo, yo, you didn't spend like 6 hours with me. You could have been in, with anybody else's kitchen in here, in Ohio, which I know that they would have definitely went on ahead, man, and probably paid top dollar and chauffeured you to do all of this. But the fact that you thought enough of me just to come hang out with me, just me and you, just to come hang out with me meant everything. And hearing that from Stax's words in his mouth, and we're talking all kind of old talk, man, with great people, man, that we done met, and people we miss who are no longer here, it meant the world to me. And I think a lot of people, man, in life need to understand that the Leverage Show means the world to me. Because when I get out here, I don't never come and bring my day or my pressure of what I am dealing with, who I am helping, what I am connecting together to the Leverage Show. It's not time for that. The Leverage Show is brought together by people, man, who truly have a calling of God on their life, who have a destination that they truly desire to go, and are literally trying to level up on a whole nother level and trying to say, you know what, Lambo, I'm just trying to be in a better place than I was yesterday, in a better place than I was the week before, a better place than I was the month before, heck, a better place than I was the year before. That's what the Leverage Show means to me. I want to level up on a whole nother level to where, with your guidance, and this is what it is, in the blessing of God and the wisdom of God, I can move forward. And I can move forward to any next level, and I can achieve something that I've never achieved. I can open up doors. I can create partnerships that I never thought could exist. But because of the Leverage Show, it allowed me to do that. And that's what this Leverage Show does. This Leverage Show and everything allows you to tap into some of those greatest gifts, and those greatest blessings, and those greatest things that God has for your life and God designed for your life. The thing about the Leverage Show is that, if people who already know, we already speak on the high level. We already speak on the high note. We don't bring negativity here. We don't try to bash people here and downgrade people and, demise them. And, where some other people may have like hidden motives or interior motives to actually do harm than more good to people. We don't do that here on the Leverage Show. We're here and everything, man, to continue to keep pushing people forward and pushing people to the next level. And that's what I truly desire and want to thank you guys for. From literally hearing that from last week, hanging out with my guy Stax, and really taking a bird's eye view of really sitting down when someone is actually telling you about how much you meant to their life and changed their life, and to other people's lives, some things you might have pay attention to only because of the work schedule being too busy. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful to be able to enjoy some time, out this weekend with my wife and a great friend, my guy, Big Duke, man. And we got a chance just to see a comedy show. For some of y'all and everything, man, that might be, oh man, Lambo, we do this. I say, but for some of us who are like literally on the entire, path of, I call it almost a hamster wheel, because you're in constant, seeking of advice and constant pulling, a constant helping people along the journey. I love doing what I do. I wouldn't take it for any advice. I mean, I wouldn't take it back and everything, man, and wouldn't take it for anything else less than what it is. But God has blessed me with that. And I'm truly thankful. Now, I'm going to say this to y'all. With this Leverage Show, it has opened up some great doors, some great people, some great connections that most of y'all have probably never even known. But because of that, y'all can get on the Leverage Show, take, wonderful blessing of the people who come to the Leverage Show, partner up with them, go find out some great knowledge, find out some great wisdom, find out some great things that they may be doing in their life, in their circle, in their space, and say, you know what? This person can help me out. This person can actually help take me, probably from the place that I probably ran into a hard space, a hard rock. They can actually help me out of that because they may have the wisdom, the guidance, the experience, or the knowledge to be able to help me out. That's what the Leverage Show is about. It's about that. Now, I'm going to say something to you. I want to back something up to you guys. So before I talk about this weekend, so for those who caught last Thursday, you guys knew I was in Cincinnati's airport, right? Cincinnati's airport. What you guys didn't know is I did that before boarding my plane. And I wanted to just tap on and just talk with people, man, before boarding the plane and getting back to Denver. While we were doing that, you guys remember I walked to the very end and I'm talking to you guys. So I'm like literally looking at the line before I get on the plane. Literally sitting down in the seat in front of me. Let me tell you how awesome God is. He's just amazing. And people in Ohio or Kentucky will know this show. Lee from the Lee and Hanley show was right there in front of me while I was actually finishing off and blessing you guys. As I hit the end button, he turns to me with his full vest on, from the show and everything else. And he say, "Great job, sir. That's how you motivate him." And we love to hear that. And literally he stood up, shake my hand. "Welcome, man. It's Lee from the Lee and Hanley show, man. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. How can we connect?" And I'm sitting in there blessed beyond measure. And he actually sent a wonderful message last night. And so I'm thankful. You guys don't know what connections that you make from literally going on ahead, man, and being here a part of this Leverage Show and how special this is. Now, little did I know, I told my wife I wanted to do the show last Thursday when I was in the airport. But so much stuff, if you guys know, I'm trying to get out of there. Of Ohio at that point, and so much stuff just happened. I said, man, I would literally just love to sit down in the airport and just do the show and give you guys a lot of great stuff. But because of the time and because of how close it was, I was only able to give you about 30 minutes. But by me walking from where I was and stopping to where I was, there was another big TV connection for the Lee and Lee Hanley show that are already in that area doing great things, already in front of a bigger screen. And I tell people this, your life is destined by God. Things happen for a reason. You will be in the right place at the right time, at the right moment, for the right person, for the right key, for things to happen, because that's your door. And you have to understand, I don't care how chaotic things may seem, and things may seem to be off of place, and things may seem to be out of place. Just as I lifted up my foot and sat it down on that chair, and I got one foot in the chair, and I'm looking at you in my phone inside of the airport, sitting right there next to that was a gentleman who had on another show or had a bigger show that definitely can't wait to come on the Leverage Show and do something with the Leverage Show. There's nobody that can orchestrate that more than God. You have to know that when I'm telling you that the steps of a righteous man are ordered, and the steps of you are ordered, the steps of you ladies are ordered, steps of you gentlemen are ordered. Understand it is ordered. It doesn't matter how many wins you've had, how many losses you've had, how many ups you had, how many downs you've had. Understand your steps are ordered. Even if you don't think that they're being ordered, they're ordered. And they're ordered to the fact that you will countlessly help change people's lives. And you will become to have a bigger impact to people. I pray that this year in 2023, God, let my impact be bigger. I sat next to a lady on the plane. My wife can tell you this. On the way going to Ohio. I was only in Ohio, 24 hours, if that. I sat next to this lady in a plane. She's on the way coming from Colorado to Ohio. We get to talking. And she asked me, hey, what do you do? And I said, hey, this is what I do. But I also have a YouTube channel. She starts, and she gets excited. She said, man, you don't understand. My son, he loves YouTubers. And I can't wait to go on ahead and jump on a YouTube channel. Now, this is a blessing and a testament to this leverage show. I'm telling y'all how much this show means to people. Doesn't matter how much this lady don't know what I was actually doing in contracts and all the stuff that I'm into with all of these other bigger negotiations. But what she did know, she recognized, oh my goodness, you're something and you're doing something that my kids love. I said, yes, this is what I do. So we exchanged information. She got a chance to see that. And she went back and she's friends with my wife and wrote a post about making conversation. And one of the greatest things that she got a chance to do was sit next to a YouTuber on her Facebook. And I'm laughing because her and my wife are conversing back and forth. And it's a blessing to hear what the conversation and what people speak about you when you're not around them. That is a huge attribute of what God has placed on this leverage show and how it's impacting people and how that went to impact that lady's life as well as her family life. Again, this is the things that happen when you align yourself up. And the leverage show teaches you how to align yourself up, not just mentally, not just physically, not just spiritually, not just financially, but maybe family-wise, maybe to level you up mentally at a whole nother level where you may have dropped some things off and didn't know how to pick it back up again. The leverage show allows you to level up and your full shalom be leveled up. To say, you know what? Maybe I need to take a different perspective. Maybe I need to look at something different. Maybe I need to feel something different about something because I've been feeling some sort of way. And maybe I need to have God change my heart about it. Then for my actions to get in the way. Some people don't even know that this show is actually probably the key for other people to be blessed that will actually help change their lives. And people don't understand that being connected to this, it's almost like being connected to a tree with water. Being connected to a tree with water allows that tree to continuously to keep growing. But if there was no water around that tree, or literally it rained in that area, that tree would wither up and die. And that's how this show is to some people. Not being connected is not having a water source. That literally things are dying in their life. Their marriage is dying. Their finances are dying. Their kids are, literally dying relationships with them. Some of them, their business is dying. Their job is dying. There are so many things around their life that is literally dying more than bringing happiness and joy and life to it. And because of that, this leverage show gives that. I'm just a voice, and there's many other people, man, who are out there. I tell people, I say, hey, man, you guys can, each and every single week, you guys don't have to tune in to watch the leverage show. You guys can tune into any other show. But I'm thankful that y'all come out here. You watch this show and you send it to your family members. You send it to your friends. You send it to your loved ones. You send it to your coworkers. You send it to people around you because you believe that this show has helped change your life and this show could help change their lives. And because of that, we've made tremendous progress across the board and have helped change countless of lives of people. And now they're able to reap benefits just because you open your mouth and shared it. That's what this show is about. What can we do to share it? What can we do to actually empower each other? How are we moving forward? Because of that, I started this show with 4 subscribers. 4 subscribers. Jamal Titus and everybody else can tell you that. My wife definitely can tell you that. And when I said I was going on YouTube, You say, man, you only got 4 subscribers, Lambo. Hey, this is going to change. We're not even worrying about it. What I did was I got a team way smarter around me that understood this and understood that. And I got in front of you guys, in front of you ladies, and started talking and started speaking into and watching the fruition of the results happen. Y'all started sharing this broadcast, sharing this channel, sharing this show, and even started promoting it on your platforms. And this show started growing exponentially. And now we look back a year and a half into this, because we started in December of 2021. It is now, it's not even a full year and a half. We're in April of 2023. And we have watched this thing grow to 15,000 subscribers, all thanks to you and all thanks to God. I truly couldn't have done it without you. This show couldn't have done it without you. You couldn't have done this without you. All the guests that we have had on here over this entire time, I want y'all to think about this. I mean, we had some amazing guests. We had Damian Burris on here. Shout out to my guy, Big Dame. We've had Rondi Lambeth on here, great friend of mine. Shout out to Rondi. Shout out to, man, all of the people, R.W. Jones, LaJohn Singleton, what was Miss Chapman, you know, my gosh, I mean, the list keeps going on and on and on. My guy, PBT, wow, I mean, Audrey came on. My guy, Tim Roberts was on. Who else was on? Man, we had so many people. We got nothing but Joanna Coleman. Shout out to Jill, man. My sister came on and did our thing. Patricia Chanel Smith did our thing, man. I mean, we got some people that we will be forever naming people. Sean Hill, Coach Rashid. Gosh, man, who else have we had on here? We've had so many people on here. It's not even funny. And Tracy Terrace, you know, who will be back next week. So make sure you guys are definitely tapped in for that. And I got another heavy hitter coming on Thursday. So make sure that Thursday one is going to be an early broadcast. That Thursday one is going to be an early broadcast. Matter of fact, I think it may be 10 a.m. my time, or 10 a.m. my time, or 10 a.m. Eastern in the morning. I will let you guys know. That's someone who is actually in the investment group. For those who got in that investment group back in November, December, and you guys were able to take a part of that, and you guys got all of these great plays that have been running. One of the ladies who's actually headed up that investment group, she's actually going to be joining the show from some of the great broadcasts, some of the great things that have been going on. If you guys have known what Scalping King is and Gold FX and some of them other ones, man, that are there, she will be joining the show Thursday. So definitely you guys don't want to miss this Thursday for coming up. So I'm definitely excited about having that. Great friend of mine, so as well too. So I want y'all to continue to bless yourself with this. This show has meant everything, not just to me, but this show has meant everything to you guys. This show has blessed y'all tremendously. Some people just don't know the blessing that they have until they actually see it. And when they see it go, you know, it's like, oh my God, like here we go. And I told you I was talking about Audrey, man, Audrey Truesdale, and me starting this, man. You guys who don't even know who that is, definitely go look him up, man. He definitely does. I think it's Carolina's Own. He's Carolina's Own on YouTube. And I remember him saying, he said, Lambo, man, you're going to do just fine. Get in front of that camera, man, and go do what you do. Go talk to these people. And we look at everybody that has came down this pike, everybody who's came to this broadcast, everybody who's been blessed by this broadcast has literally, man, begun to change lives left and right. I'm telling y'all, I just tried to name a few people who have came to the show and has literally helped change lives, that has been nonstop for the last year and a half and consistently staying on it. Even when in my head at times, I was like, man, I'm really not thinking that this is working out. I don't think I'm getting the traction. I don't think I'm getting this. And literally God just speaking to me like, hey boy, what did I tell you to do? You, my son, I told you to go ahead and do this thing. And for you to bring the people out there, because some people don't know that there was their healing in coming to the show. They say, man, look, I thought people forgot about me. I didn't know that I was out. What God put you on my heart to you to reach out to me and stuff like that. Shout out to people like Crypto Kempire who came on here last week and definitely did her thing. I'm like, look, y'all are so important and vital to people who are out here, to the listeners, to the audience, to people who are definitely taking your information, connecting with you, and allowing that to go ahead, man, and be fruition in their life and bring blessing. So this show allows people to move forward, to have the want, to have the willpower, to have that extra oomph. Like, you know what? We can make it. We can do it. Things will happen. Things will change if we allow ourselves to continue to keep moving forward in the right direction and allowing a general like God has placed on my life to continue to keep leading y'all in the right direction. That has been my past. That has been my passion. That has been my goal. That has been my drive to make sure that we're moving this in the right direction by any means necessary and helping out as many people as we can along this journey. So I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for each and every single one of y'all, because y'all don't even know what y'all have done and helped change my life, man, outside of things. So let me get into these comments, and I'm going to get back to some quick things about this weekend and stuff like that. All right, let's see who's in the building. LA Law's in the building. I see you in the building, LA Law. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope all is well. Yes, it is well, man. Thank you, LA Law, man, for everything you've done and everything you're doing. I'm trying to tell you this right now. It's a true blessing, man. I'm just trying to continue to keep doing what we do best, man. LA Law, thank you for just you being you and stuff like that. You understand? And continue to making sure that you take this thing to another level. So thank you. Let me see who else is in here. Okay, okay, yeah, LA Law. Yeah, I had to literally like put it on that scroll. Congrats on the 15K. Let's go. Listen, thank you guys. The 15K is because of y'all. 15K has nothing to do because of me. It was just me being obedient to what God said do and then go do it. That's it. Has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with y'all taking this Leverage Show channel and making this channel y'all's channel. And because y'all made this y'all channel, that's why it's up there. And it's going to continue to keep growing. Whatever it grows to, I don't care. It can only grow another 100 people, 500 people. I don't care. 1,000 people. I don't care. As long as God is glorified and the guests come on here and they're able to help you out in whatever area in your life that you need help with, that is my main concern. That is my main focus. That is my main drive. And if I have seen that, I've done my job. I've done what I needed to do here on this show. And thank you for that, LA Law. Truly, you have been one of the ones that have been advocating this Leverage Show and allowing people to be blessed by that. My guy Rod is in the building. Lambo, my guy, congratulations on hitting 15K, bro. Well deserved. Thank you, Rod. I told you, man, I just was giving flowers earlier, not even seeing all of the comments and stuff like that, man, that's actually over there, till I got a chance to scroll up and see. Man, Rod, I really want to thank you, man. I told you, man, I gave flowers to you and Audrey and Josh Van Horn, man, because y'all guys were some key people at the very beginning of YouTubers, man, who really got out there, man, who was really doing some things and helping people out and saying, you know what, man, we're really gonna try to help change this culture. And it's because of that, because of Audrey Truesdale, because of Josh Van Horn from Get Business Credit, because of, you know, my guy Rod from Points Blank Travel, you know, and then some other key people, man, who actually, you know, my guy Credit Plug and all of those other guys, man, who decided to jump on. And BOJ, how could I not go ahead, man, and throw BOJ his flowers? And then the Pink Group, you know, with Jay Ford and Croc and all of them. Like, man, there's so many people to even think. I can't even think them all or begin to think them all. But I'm so thankful for people saying, man, yo, Lambo, you definitely coming on our channel. Or we definitely link it. We coming to yours. We come and do what we need to do to show love, man. And I truly, man, it's a blessing, man. I watch Rod, man, give so many great people, man, their flowers throughout his broadcast and just the way how he flowed. And I just sat back like, hey, man, I'm going to let Rod be Rod and let Rod do what he do and just sit back. And Rod had his swag about him, man. Sometimes me and my wife be in there, man, for like 4-5 hours watching Rod. I said, babe, it's 5 hours we've been watching Rod. I said, babe, they still rolling. We still going with the dog pound, and they be in there deep. So make sure you guys go check out my guy, Rod, at Points Blank Travel. Go like and subscribe to this channel. Really doing some amazing things over there. I'm telling you what I know. Thank you, Rod, for everything you do, man. You just don't know, man. That blesses me, man. For real, for real. Kennard Haney, shout out to Kennard. Congratulations on the 15K Lambo. No doubt about this milestone. What's next? 25K. Man, Ken, you already know, bro. I'm being straight up real with you. And this is the God honest truth, Ken. I really love your energy. I love what you bring to the table. I just love everything that you do, Kennard Haney. You and Jamal Titus, I'm telling y'all, came as a package deal. Shout out, and I gave Stacks his wonderful flowers earlier. Because of that literally allowed this bridge to happen. Kennard Haney, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that dude right there, he go hard in the paint for everybody, anybody. It could be the guy on the corner who's shaking the cup and asking for dollars. Kennard Haney gonna go hard for that guy. Like, you know what? This guy right here, I'm gonna ride hard for him. You know, he used to be former this, former that. We're gonna help get him right. We're gonna help take him off the streets. We're gonna help get him back into society. Kennard Haney gonna go hard for every last one of them. And Kennard, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, man. You've been truly a blessing, man. Bigger than what I can imagine, man. You and Jamal Titus, y'all really don't know, man. Man, them guys, Jamal Titus and Kennard Haney. When I literally lost my voice last year, for those who remember that, and I couldn't even breathe. You know, there was times, man, I literally had to go a full week without talking. People who don't know that was early on before a lot of people started really catching traction in the show. And people who don't know that didn't know, man, I couldn't talk for it was like 2 months. It was extensive time. And I was still doing shows and I could barely breathe. Jamal Titus and Kennard Haney actually picked up that mantle and decided to like, yo, Lambo, we're going to be right here. There was times where I had then left and went to a place. The only person I talked to before the show or could even talk to was Jamal Titus. Ask him in my line, JT. JT can tell you. JT can tell you what I'm telling you guys right now. The only person I've been to talk to before the show and or wherever before, and I would only say a few words in, it was Jamal Titus. And I'm so thankful for that because some of y'all don't know. The only person at the time who could like, yo, I can reach out to Lambo. I know he's gonna go on ahead and get back, would be Jamal Titus. Yo, Jake, you're the only person I'm responding to. Don't even worry about it because I know the blessing and what we truly desire for this show to do in the direction we want to take this show. So, I mean, there's so many key things that people never knew about or never even seen coming. And you're so thankful for the people who held you down when you couldn't really even almost hold you down yourself. And I think that was around the time when I think it was Larry Stacy came, Pastor Larry Stacy. And then like shortly after that, I think Don LaPlume wind up coming. And then I think Jamal did one by himself. JT did one by himself. So, man, shout out for people, man. Y'all don't even know what makes the show actually go. It's some of the great people who decided to say, yo, we're going to make this show. This leverage show is ours. We will jump on this camera. We will go ahead and we will do it. We'll get our hands dirty. We will be right there in the fight and in the thick of it and make sure that we hold the hands up of Lambo and the family, the whole leverage show family. So shout out to Kennard Haney, man, and Jamal Titus just for really being true troopers at the end of the day and the beginning of the day and really motivating people and really hosting that. A lot of people who don't know that, like, they really don't understand or have the clue, you know, of what it takes for this broadcast. Man, I'm just thankful. I look back at this last year and a half, and I look back, and I just, you guys don't even understand, like being able to be in a position of influence and watching these gentlemen move the way that they move, Ken and JT. Man, it's just been a blessing in my life to continue to see y'all moving the way that y'all move and inspiring people the way that y'all inspire people while going through. You understand, going through life and going through this and going through that and going through that. But people don't even understand. They don't understand their backdraft or what they actually have to go through just to go ahead and continue to keep being out there and to continue to keep being relevant and to continue to keep pushing themselves and saying, you know what, we're going to get through this goal. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through that. And continue to keep doing that. They don't understand, but it's a true blessing and a true testament to what the character and the drive and the ambition of this show, what it actually does. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, kid, man. You and JT, man, have truly been blessed, man, and have blessed my life, man, tremendously. Yeah, 25K next. We're going 25K. Whatever we can get, we're going, brother. I don't care if it's five people, 10 people, 30 people more, whatever it is, I'm thankful for it. And that has been my whole goal. I was never the person caught up with numbers. I was only the person caught up with influence and impact. If I can have influence and impact in your life, I've done my job. If this show has influence and impact in your life, the Leverage Show has done its job. The Leverage Show has done what it was assigned here to do. And that was to help change people, help change a culture, help move people forward. That's what the Leverage Show is about. Leverage Show is not about a one-man, like I tease my son all the time, a one-man band game. You know, it's not a one-man band game. It's a network of people who have decided we're just not going to be silent. We're just not going to settle for ordinary. We're just not going to settle for where we are right now. We're not going to settle for what all the failures and all the letdowns and everything that's in our life and the decisions that we have made that has put us into a place that we truly desire not to be, but we desire to be much further in life. That's what this show has been about. We're going to not take that, and we're going to find out the tools to take to move forward, to move on, to move higher, to move to another altitude, to move to another level, to move to another dimension. So things may open up on our life so that we may be the bridge for other people in their life, for things to open up on their life. This is what this Leverage Show is about. And I thank each and every single one of you guys. So thank you for that, Kennard. We're moving forward, whatever way it goes, we're going to make it happen. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Next one, Larry. What up, Lambo Nation? 15K. Congratulations to the homie. Much more to come. Shout out to my guy, Larry the Lion. Listen, I really want to thank you. I really want to thank you and T for what y'all have been to me and my family. Y'all have been a blessing more than what you can even know or think. And for those who know, man, me and Larry actually did a Motivational Monday. I didn't get a chance to do a Motivational Monday yesterday because my voice was hoarse. But I got a chance to do a Motivational Monday like the week before that or something. We were in DC and Larry got a chance to jump on that Motivational Monday. Go check it out if you hadn't seen it. It's got almost like 2,000 views or something like that. I seen it on there. I was like, oh, go ahead, Larry. Larry got his shine on. He got in that camera. He went to doing his thing. I said, oh, snap. Look at Bishop Jakes. He in there and everything doing his thing. So it was ecstatic. It was a blessing after hanging out with him and his wife, T, in D.C., and being able to allow those Motivational Mondays to come at you. But because of Larry motivated me to do something. People don't know this, but I'm getting ready to say this to you guys right now. I always wanted to learn to golf. Always. Now I got, all kind of great stories about golf and business deals I should have closed on the golf course and everything else. I know Kennard Haney golfs. I don't know if Jamal Titus golfs or not. I really got to check. But some other great people and everything, man, they get out there and they really go do golfing. And people have been telling me this for years. And while we're there, Larry's and everything, man, we in D.C. 2 weeks ago, me and my wife. And Larry is telling me and my wife, he's like, yo, Lambo, you really need to go ahead and do this golfing. Like really, dude, you don't know what you're missing out on. I said, dude, they've been telling me that the last 25 plus years or whatever. And I love houses on golf course and all that. That's crazy. I go buy a house on a golf course and then turn around and not learn how to golf. Just look at the golf. Look at the golfers golf. So I didn't touch it. I had bought some golf clubs one time and then somehow I just let the golf clubs sit. And then I threw them out or something like that, man. But I really wanted to go golfing, man. Really, really. And it was Larry that said, dude, get out there and go golfing. You go do what you're gonna do because you don't even understand, man, Drew, what you're missing. And people who know me, I love to shoot pool. If there's anything, put me on a pool table and I'm probably gonna run your pockets. I'm not gonna lie to you. People who know who've been and watched me shoot, they already know. Like I could probably go ahead and run the pool players out the pool hall. And but that was my thing. That at one point in time, that was my craft, and I love pool. And I always wanted to get golf. Today was the first day that me and my family, we canceled everything. I canceled every appointment. Nothing was done, and I just spent time with my family today. But up until like 45 minutes before this broadcast, we just had walked through that door today. It was just me and my family. Yo, I can't answer no calls, no texts, no nothing. We not even rolling like that. It's just me and my family. So what we did today, we got a chance to go to Top Golf. And it's just amazing, man. The guy's name, let me tell you how God I'm telling you, when your steps are ordered, this is truth. When your steps are ordered, God has a funny sense of how he does things. So we get there and we get to Top Golf. I hadn't registered online and got all of this stuff. So I'm going in there, I'm like, okay, I got my wife, got my kids. We're ready to go, ready to do something different. Finally. Now I could have been to many golf courses and many Top Golfs and many things before, but today was special. We were celebrating 15K subscribers here for the Lever Show, and I wanted to celebrate my family. Just talk with them and celebrate them, hang out with them, and really enjoy, man, my wife and my kids, which I rarely get to do like that. And I'm telling you what, we get there, we get to the third floor. We're in bay 330 is the bay that we had, which had a great view of the mountains and stuff like that here in Denver, Colorado. It's a beautiful, sunny, sky blue day, 75 degrees here. So it was beautiful in Colorado. The gentleman who comes up and he's putting his information in there turns around, this old white guy, and he's probably looked like he's maybe about in his mid-70s, I would want to say. Turns around and he's talking with us and telling us, explaining to us how to do things and talk and what we need to do and start the game and stuff like that. And I lie not to you. I looked down at his badge, and out of all things, what was his name on his badge? It was Larry. The guy's name was Larry on the badge. And I bust out laughing. I said, God, you got a funny sense of humor. Because I'm telling you right now, when I seen that, I just bust out laughing. My wife was bust out laughing. I told her about it. And I'm like, man, this don't even make no sense. Now, Larry is stuck in my head from 2 weeks ago. It's like, bro, just go to Top Golf. So I took the whole family. I wasn't going to go by myself. Because if I went by myself and I'm hitting balls all over, with my family, hey, I feel like, we cool, My wife did pretty good, though. I heard my kids, Bucky did her thing, man. Shout out to Buck. My son, Champ, did his thing. Shout out to my baby girl, Pie, did her thing, but also Sissy did her thing. So the whole family really did their thing. And I was laughing down because I'm trying to swing with power. Boom, and I'm taking it all the way to the back. A lot of the times the balls were only going right in front of me, like 20 feet, looked like it, or 20 yards or 50 yards, whatever it was. It looked like it was short, but I'm swinging with power. And then quite a few times I got it all the way to the back net, the very back end of the net. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to drive this thing out. I ain't getting no points or nothing. I forget all the points. Lambo, my kids are playing for points. My wife is playing for points. Lambo's playing to see if I can hit the thing all the way to the very end of that and touch that back net, because that's where my goal was. And I got it there a few times, which I don't know how I did it, but I got it there a few times. And as this gentleman, Larry, is saying to himself, I said, bro, look, we got to do something. I got to get you on video because my boy Larry, who's in DC, won't go ahead and believe me unless I go ahead and I put this on camera. So the gentleman, Larry, records giving Larry in DC his flowers and thanking him and saying that he in Colorado was going to hold us down. And we sent the video to Larry and stuff like that. It's probably like the only text I really got a chance to send out. Actually, my wife got a chance to send it out today. And that was a blessing to be able to send that message out and see this gentleman do this. And he was there every step of the way, you know, even after we was done. And the food there at Top Golf was amazing. I don't know what was I missing out on. That queso dip at Top Golf, oh boy, my goodness. That'll get somebody hurt. If y'all have not had that queso dip at Top Golf, y'all don't know what y'all missing out on. The chicken wings, the buffalo wings was dope. My son had a hamburger. My other daughter had a chicken sandwich. My other daughters had the tacos. They say the tacos were good. And, you know, me and my wife, we back and forth, man, with this queso dip. I don't know what they didn't put in that queso dip. But whatever they didn't put in that queso dip, probably some of the best queso dip at an establishment like that we've ever had. Because that's usually like a family fun establishment like Dave & Buster's and all of that. It was truly amazing. So shout out to Top Golf and that queso dip. Because, boy, y'all, they bought the queso dip out last because I decided to order that last after I had ordered all that other stuff. And we had a nice lady named Winter took care of us. Super amazing. Shout out to you, Winter. But we was thankful because it was just God's favor on the whole entire 2 hours or whatever that we were there. And I guess it was half price Tuesdays. So if you guys are looking for a good time to go golfing at Top Golf, half price Tuesdays, you got to go golfing and get there pretty early if you can. That way you beat the crowd. So we got a chance to enjoy that. And the 2 hours was gone. And Larry came up to us afterwards, the old guy, and he's saying, Mr. Johnson, you know, how did you guys enjoy it? I said, man, we had a great fun. We had a great time. It was really a great moment for us all. We really enjoyed it and just enjoyed ourselves, you know, out there. So he's going out there. He said, man, I really would like to introduce you to somebody. And as we're walking us out, right, he said, but man, if I can just introduce you to somebody else, man, that'd be okay. While we're walking out the door, the top guy that he didn't think was going to be there is walking in the door as we're walking out the door at the exact same time. If it had been a minute late or whatever, he was already going into another meeting to meet with some people, and we wouldn't even met. But we ran into each other like literally face to face. As he's opening the door, we're opening the door. He should have been going into another meeting room. And I turned around and I'm opening the door and we're running into him. Great guy by the name of Reggie. Blessed us and said, man, Mr. Johnson, he was the director out there. Make sure that you get my card. You personally come back. We're going to take care of you. And Larry looks at me. He said, dude, the coincidence of that even happening is like very slim. I say, yeah, I know, but things like that happen. If you hang around me, you stick around this leverage show long enough, the favor of God is gonna transcend on your life. And you're going to continuously to see that doors, the right moments, the right time, the right people, the right things is going to happen because you're connected to this family. You're connected to the show. I pray over you. I bless you. I speak over you because you're connected to the show. And that favor, let me just speak on that. That favor of God and everything, man, has rested on my life, has rested on my family, has rested on people around us because of what we are doing and how we live our lives when we're private, when we're not in everything in front of people, when you're not in everything, man, looking to have people promote you and put you up there and post you up and stuff like that. When people and everything, man, cut you down. And rather than speaking good about you, speak bad about you. And then you have to decide whether you're going to go ahead and say something nice or something negative. And the guy said, I told you and everything, man, say something nice. Speak blessings, speak peace, speak shalom, because you don't know what the individual or the person is going through, and allow that to bless your life, because that is what has been transpired on people's lives. See, some people will form a narrative because they have played this over and over into their head that they don't know what the true story is. But don't allow people's opinions or reactions or actions towards you of the story that they have already ran into their head to affect you when they come at you a certain way. You have to allow it to just go the opposite direction and allow God to go with you so that you don't go on ahead and put yourself or condescend yourself further down, because God is already is elevating you up. Make sure you guys continue to walk in love, walk in integrity, walk in peace, walk in joy, walk in that, and continue to keep moving forward in that. That will unleash a favor on your life that you will never even know whatever existed on your life or could ever exist on your life. That favor allows you to open up some greatest things, open up some greatest opportunities, open up some greatest blessings and relationships that you will ever have in your life, because that favor is being placed on you, because God allows that favor to be placed on you when you're walking upright. I told you guys in the wealth covenant that God was actually looking to see who he can actually release the covenant on, so he can release the blessing on. If you guys go back and watch the wealth covenant video, you guys will see that. And that favor, when he releases that his favor, that's literally like that supernatural rest of the hand of God. That when you go to places, when you go to meet people, when you pray about things, when you believe that things are going to happen and things just unexpectedly happen and things just unexpectedly, that favor rests on your obedience and what you think about towards the king and how you treat the king's people. That's where that favor rests at. If you ever see people and everything, man, not walking in a favor and it look like they're walking into like everything that they're doing, everything they're touching look like it's going downhill. The reason why that goes downhill is because their lifestyle that they live, or the thoughts that they live, or the things with inside of them that they haven't truly came clean with God, allows that to infect that to be in the place where God would love to drop the blessing, but has to skip over that because they can't handle that type of blessing or favor. Because he sees what the intent is. He sees the actions and he's like, I can't do that. I would love to do that for you. If you tighten that up, I will release this over your life. And I will allow you to do that. See, God allows his hand over your life to be provision and to be a blessing and to open some great doors for other people. Because when he sees that you're doing it not willfully for yourself, but for other people, he say, I can trust him. That's how the favor moves of God. So I'm telling you this right now, that favor going to today is just a blessing and a testament of living a lifestyle out front of this camera, not in front of this camera, from behind this camera, in front of people. That is the lifestyle that you live. It's the same thing. You only go to pattern and everything, man, after a great mentor. And if a mentor is patterning themselves to do this and do that, then I'm telling you this right now. You're going to see this thing fall on your life. You're going to see opportunities fall on your life. Sometimes the mentor actually makes and catches all the blows and all of the downfalls and all of the pitfalls than the person and everything, man, who's the mentee who's following them. And people don't understand that the embrace of that or the impact of that is such a blessing. It'll blow your life. I'm telling you this right now. There has been things that my mentor has done that asked me to do something. And I'm just like, why in the world would I do that? But I did it anyway. I literally, it was obedience that did it. I did it anyway, in spite of me not want to do it, in spite of me thinking all this stuff that, I must be thinking crazy. I got to be doing this, got to be doing it. And I'm just like, okay, I just got to trust whatever the mentor say to do it. I just got to do it. And a lot of stuff, I sucked it up. I didn't understand it. I sucked it up. I kept a still tongue rather than keeping a raging tongue. I kept a still tongue towards him. I said, okay, God, if this is what it is, this is what it is. And I said, God, allow my thoughts. If I need to repent, I need to ask for obedience or repentance because of my actions towards it, or my thoughts towards it, or what I want to say, or what I want to do towards it. Okay, God, just let me not, just keep me still, God, because there's something in this you're trying to teach me. And I noticed something in it, and that's called the law of honor. And a lot of people don't know that. And I can tell where people are going to go by the commitment of how they actually honor people and honor those and everything, man, who actually do something. You just say a thing. See, the thing about it is when the prophet and everything, man, told the widow woman, the woman and everything, man, who literally only had a meal for her and her son to die, she could have sit back and say, oh, this prophet crazy. He wants me to take my meal for me and my son, give it to him so he can have a meal, and he telling us he'll never die. This got to be crazy. I know she probably, when she thought about it, in her head, could have been like, I don't know. I don't know what I should be doing. Should I not do this or not? But she struggled. She didn't even hesitate with obedience. She did it. And when she did it, in her head, she probably could have had a raise like, oh my God, I'm stupid. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. She never let it go out of her mouth, or never let it go out of her actions. And God blessed her and her son for meals for many days to come because of obedience and action. That was the same way that I did for my mentor. I was looking at him like, man, I don't know, should I do this or not? He told me to do this, and he would tell me to do it. I just would do it. I wouldn't even think twice. I just would do it. And then you got 1,000,001 thoughts raising your mind. And I just like, okay, there's got to be for a reason why that is done. And I'm so glad that in times when I thought that I should have went on ahead and said, maybe I should go ahead and speak about this, act about the flesh and everything, that God said, don't do that. That mentor is teaching you something. That mentor is teaching you something that you don't even know. And the reason why you don't know it and everything, man, because you haven't walked through that yet. You walk through everything else and everybody else letting you down, and people letting you down, and people manipulating you. But you haven't walked through what he is walking through and what I placed on his life. And I just was like, oh, okay, God, let me shut up. And there's times my mentor went silent, didn't say anything. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm thinking all the wrong things. I'm thinking what people are doing and this and that. Let's be truthful. This is the Leverage Show. I'm thinking like, oh my God, I probably got God and all of this stuff. And it was in that process, my mentor was actually doing things for me that I had no knowledge of. I had no awareness of. I had anything that I wasn't thinking that this mentor had literally had me in mind. And that mentor had me in mind and literally blessed my life and was able to shape me in areas and bless me in areas that I was able to bless people for many years to come after. Just remember that. Your obedience is also, it's not just based on your decision. And your obedience is based on how you handle when you make a decision. This is key. This is going to help a lot of people out here. A lot of people out here, man. I tell this to people, man, so much. A lot of people will start running away when they see signs that look like, oh man, I've been through this before. But they don't even understand that they're in a different season. They're in a different connection. They're not in the same thing that you might have thought that it was in. And that will open up on your life. That'll bless your life so tremendously, even more, that it'll continuously to keep flowing on your life. I have got people, I'm not lying to you. And on the Leverage Show, they wrote the Leverage Show off. They wrote Lambo off. Like, oh man, we just writing that off. And I look back and I know I can look at their lives and I know what limit that they're going to make and how limited they're going to be. And I can almost tell you, like, because I've been through this time and time again when I was going through the process and I was actually showing people how this thing is done and then teaching people, and people was walking behind me, coattailing me, and I'm showing you, listen, this is how you done. Keep guard on your reactions. Keep guard on what you say. Keep guard on what you do, because you don't know and everything, man, what God's getting ready to do in your life and how you're going to respond to your life. Just stay focused. Stay your course. And I watched how people time and time again wouldn't understand how a thing was going to work out. And then boom, it shifts their life in a whole different direction. It shifts their life in a whole different meaning. And like, wow, I didn't know. I didn't look at it because they were looking at it in the eyesight of their eyes. They're not looking at it in the eyesight of the seer and the one who's actually going before them. And for those and everything, man, you're connected with this broadcast, I thank you. I thank you because I'm telling you what I know. When Jesus and everything, man, was doing stuff, and this is the truth. There was people that was like, oh, nah, this dude spitting on clay and I don't know, and putting mud on people and telling people go wash, and he doing all this. It didn't make sense to people. Like, man, he tripping. Homie tripping. We not even going to get down like that. And then all of a sudden, they started seeing the miracles that were performed. And people became a believer, not because of what they thought that looked at foolish, that thought that looked at crazy. They thought that looked like, oh, that's insane. Start looking at it and say, now, something's different about this. I'm looking at the residue that falls from his life, looking at the way to how he moves. I'm looking at when he actually comes in contact with people, how things change. And that's literally what this show has been about. When you come in contact with this show, with the Leverage Show, things change. I hope your marriage change. I hope your life change. I hope your kids' lives change. I hope your business change. I hope your job changes. I hope everything illuminates and gets brighter into your life and into your existence and into your being. I hope that everything in your shalom gets better. Like nothing gets bitter. That does not mean you won't see like a retraction or something happening like, oh my goodness, all of this stuff, this pressure, it's coming against me. It looks like it's caving in more than I'm actually breaking out. And all of this pressure is coming against me. And you don't know that the Leverage Show has allowed you to become stronger in that time, in that season, in those moments, in these broadcasts. The Leverage Show has allowed you to grow strength in areas that you never thought that you would grow strength into. The Leverage Show allows you to do that. The connection to the show allows you to do that. So then when trials and tribulations and everything comes, you're not shaking. Try to figure out how I'm going to do this. No. You have the steadiest hand in the house. You have the steadiest hand. If your hands are not steady and you're watching this show, I pray for you tonight. Whatever you're going through, I pray for you tonight. Because this is a testament that you have already had a fixed fight. You're already going to win. And there's greater things, man, in front of you than it is behind you. I'm trying to tell you, there are greater days out in front of you than the days that are behind you. Some of you believe that you've lived your best life that you've ever lived. And others believe you haven't lived your best life that you have lived yet. With the Leverage Show, you're going to see God's favor. As long as in everything, man, your intentions, your motives, and everything are right, and you're doing what you can do and say, you know what, God, I put you first. I literally decided to put you first. I put these things in order. I started mapping out a plan and started doing this. God, show me where I'm messing up. Show me what I'm doing. Show me how I'm doing this. And allow God to move on your life. And watch what happens with this Leverage Show. You'll start seeing things start moving. Things start gravitating to you. Other things start exiting your life that was literally like killing your life, that was killing your business, that was killing your marriage, that was killing your joy, that was killing your peace. You'll start seeing it exit your life. You'll start seeing it just literally like moving out, like, I don't even know, like something just served eviction papers to this thing. It just exited my life because I literally have a new perception. I literally have a new game plan. I literally have a new strategy of watching this Leverage Show. And it has literally showed me how I can actually walk this thing in life called out and actually win the right way. Not by impressing people, not by impressing, people who don't like you, not by impressing people who are probably more envious of you than what you truly think, and you feel like you ain't got nothing, like you at the bottom. I'm telling you, this Leverage Show is about you being able to level up on a whole nother level and help others level up so that your life continuously to start moving up, glorifying God, but also seeing the results of the blessing and the favor and the hard work that you put in and the connections that you have made on this Leverage Show to allow it to start flourishing in your life. That's what this Leverage Show is about. That's why 15K subscribers is amazing, because we decided to give this to God and let this be his platform. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you guys would get something of value, of meaning. I've watched other people's shows. I'm telling you, I've seen it. That's what they do. That's their lane. Hey, I can't go. That's your lane. That's what you do. But I wanted to add some value. I wanted to put some meat and potatoes on your plate. And for those who are vegan, I wanted to put some potatoes and eggplants on your plate. You understand? I wanted to put something on you that literally was going to stick to your bones and literally allow you to flourish even further. That's what this Leverage Show has been about. That's what the guests have been about. So Larry, man, when I think about you today, and I think about, bruh, what you blessed me and my wife with, how sincere you and T was, and the gratitude and the love you showed, and even Bill J shown, his family, Jasmine, and all of them shown when we were out there in D.C. we are thankful for you. We're thankful for you guys. Because of that, you planted that seed. Like, you know what? Within 2 weeks, Lambo going to be on that golf course with his family and at Top Golf. And he's going to be out there doing what he's been wanting to do the last 25 years now. And it ain't like I ain't had the opportunities. It ain't like I ain't had the chances. It just was God just was saying, hey, you're in a new season. You're in something different. You're in something at a whole nother level. And because you guys are in a whole nother level, you need to acknowledge that you're able to take that risk. You're able to take the chance. You're able to do that. And today we got a chance to also be able to go to a state park here in Denver and just spend some time on the water, take some pictures, man, with me and the wife and the kids, and watch the boats and watch the views and get blown away from the wind and watch my daughters, like the wind just hitting them nonstop. We got a chance to really enjoy that side of things and just enjoy just hours and hours, a full day of this. You guys don't understand, man. Make the best out of your moments that God has placed in front of your face. It may not always look like it's going well. It may not always look like it's going the way that you planned it. But allow God to go ahead and say, you know what? Let me hit the pause button on you. Let me show you what you need to be doing, directing you to the right path and the right ways to do some things, and allow that to open up on your life. And watch what happens in your life. Watch how things change. Watch how you get motivated to say, man, look, I always wanted to lose weight and stuff like that, and couldn't get motivated for a year or years. Then all of a sudden you get a LeBrent Speed on here, and then LeBrent starts speaking into you like, oh my God, I need to go do it. I need to go make it happen. This is for me. This word was for me. This is what the Leverage Show is about. This is what this is about. So thank you, man. Thank you, Larry, man, for planting that seed and what you did to this Leverage Show, man. And everything that you have meant to this family, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Definitely, we coming. I'm coming for you, brother. I already told you I'm coming for you in my swing. I got to get into these comments, man, because I see, man, I'm getting behind. I see. Hello, everyone. Well, shout out to you, Sidro. I see you in the building. Sidro, you guys don't know, man. Just a blessing. Blessing beyond measure, man. Happy Tuesday. Let me tell you something. Sidro's one of those guys that I truly thanking each and every single one of y'all, if y'all haven't noticed. He's one of those guys I truly thank. Because it's for a gentleman and everything, man, who didn't give up, who didn't tuck tail and run, who when the heat got hot and, when you really could have went ahead and gave in, he said, nah, Lambo, I'm going to stick it out. There's something about hanging on to you, Mr. Johnson, that it allows me and everything, man, in my life to flourish. And I know something is great that's going to come behind this. I watched him. I watched a lot of y'all, like firsthand, take some serious losses. I watched him. And being a judge of character, the quickest way, and Gary Kesey, man, said this, man, years ago. Gary Kesey said, man, pass the money test. For those who don't know, that ministry in Ohio at the time was like on fire. I think it was called Faith Now or something like that. And that always stuck with me about passing the money test. And the way how you see people handle a loss or handle money or handle this or handle that tells a lot about a person. A lot about a person. You guys just don't know. Some of y'all, God really wants to bless y'all so much. And then I'm trying to do it, but they can't pass this money test. They really cannot pass this thing. I've been trying to get them to pass it. They really just can't pass it and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get them to do some things, man. So pass the money test. If you've had some stuff went right, stuff didn't go right, stuff happened, allow God to go ahead and pass that in you so he can open up more avenues for you. Because I'm trying to tell you this right now. You will limit yourself to the avenues that are placed in front of you than the avenues that God actually has for you. If you literally can't pass the money test, pass it. Get through it. Don't get through it with bitterness. Don't let the bitterness keep coming out of your mouth. Oh, man. And I got people who I know probably watch the Leverage Show, probably part of the family. Like, you know what, Lambo? That's me. You talking about me. People's actions and reactions and how they feel, they're attached. When they get attached to money, you will see much crazy venom and some different lifestyle come out of them when it's attached to that. So make sure and everything, man, you pass it. I watched Isidro like literally pass it. I watched him. I came back, kept talking with him. I watched him pass it. And then all of these other opportunities and other greater things and all this other stuff opened up on his life. And I'm just looking at him like, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you to keep coming. And sometimes I even back away like, hey, man, I don't want to go ahead and with certain people and everything, man, you don't want to go ahead and have this like you're trying to influence, do anything. But with that, the wisdom, the guidance, everything that I have, everything that I know, everything that I do with people on a daily basis. This is not nothing that this is like a whim shim and everything, and we just trying to just run. No, I watch people literally like in this space go from turning up their entire value of their life because what they decided to do and the instruction that they decided to obey and the obedience that they decided to do behind that. And not just that, I watch Isidro, I watch him get to work. I literally watch this man get to work. I watch this man and everything, man, cry his tears, cry the tear ducts. Man, Lambo, Mr. Johnson, you don't even know, like, hey, bro, but he was so militant. And if you don't get anything from this show, you're going to get how militant that we are on this show, how militant my mindset. When a loss happens or something happens, I instantly get out of it. Instantly. I don't even be focused on it. My focus be, what's the next thing to do to help people? I sent a message in my group at the Lambo Lounge. In the Lambo Lounge, I told people and everything, man, I sent that. Shout out to everybody who's connected in that small group in my Telegram. I sent it yesterday. So I didn't get a chance to do a motivational Monday because I really couldn't talk yesterday because my voice was really hoarse. But if you got that message and I typed the message behind that, it was the message with Kevin Durant and his coach, Monty Williams. And Kevin Durant is going over on the sideline. And Kevin Durant is shaking his head. And before he can get to shaking his head because of a bad call that hadn't happened, he couldn't understand it. Monty Williams looked back at him and everything before he can get there, and he got to the line. He got beside him. He said, hey, man, what's good? He said, hey, bro, look, let me tell you something. Greatness don't shake his head. You have to understand that. There's some things in your life that may make you want to shake your head and make maybe when you, oh my God. And you get out of your zone and you forget what God has placed on your life and what God is desiring for you to do and he's demanding for you to do on your life. And you understand greatness don't shake his head. The greater one lives on the inside of you. So why are you shaking your head at your problems? Why are you shaking your head at the things that literally are knocking you and kicking you and tossing you back and forth? Why are you giving that much attention of shaking your head in disbelief, then nodding and agreeing that your God is going to deliver you out of all of these things and that the greater one is getting ready to do something even greater in your life? So you can't shake your head when things happen. You start turning around and say, you know what, God, I give you glory. I thank you. I give you praise. Because I'm in this situation, and this is something and everything that your angels are going to work out. This is something that you're going to work out. This is something that either you're going to bless somebody to come into this arena to work some things out so that their life may be a testimony of the goodness of you, or it may be the testimony of vice versa of your goodness towards me. Like literally, like God, allow this trial, allow this tribulation, allow the things that are happening, not in everything, man, to get into me. But Lord, for you to get into them so that you can see that you are glorified from it all. That is what greatness is. So when they say the greater one lives inside of you, understand greatness lives inside of you. And if greatness lives inside of you, greater things is going to happen in your life. Greater things is going to open up in your life. Greater doors, greater blessings, greater miracles, greater more things that you have even imagined or seen is getting ready to take place. And it is just setting the stage. Some people need to understand this. Blue Sky, I need you to type this if you're in the channel. I need you to type this, Blue Sky. I need you to type this if you're in the channel. I don't know. I can't see you far property down. Greatness requires you to walk into some of the greatest trials and tribulation that you will ever walk through. Greatness requires you to walk in and walk through some of the greatest trials and tribulations you will ever walk through. The key thing is what I just said. That make sure that's in there, because we're going to definitely post that when I get to you. The key thing is you are walking through, and you are not walking through by yourself. You are walking through with the help of the God, your God. You're walking through with him, and he's like, hey, that's greatness in my son. That's greatness in my daughter. The greater one, they understand the greater one lives inside of them. So they are walking in greatness. When they walk, when they talk, when they say a thing, when they command a thing, when they speak a thing, is greatness already in them, and is greatness coming out of them. So they are not dismayed literally by their trials. They're not dismayed by the things that are happening against them. They're not dismayed by anything that's coming against their life. They understand, they're not shaking, they're not moved, they're not troubled. They understand that though the boat may go back and forth like it did with Jesus, Jesus slept. They're sleeping because they understand that their faith rests in the God that has already given them victory on the inside of them. So greatness rests through you. Until you understand that, you won't understand why Job got afflicted the way he did, and God allowed the enemy to come after Job. And when God allowed the enemy to come after Job, God allowed the enemy to come after Job in just a couple of scriptures, a couple of chapters. And then the next 40 chapters, God began to talk with Job. See, people don't understand who you're walking with. You're looking at the affliction. Affliction is a very small moment. You might, oh man, Lambo, I've been going through this for years. No. You have been going through the trauma or the effects of that for years. But that affliction only had a short time to happen. And you didn't flip your mindset. You didn't understand what was on the inside of you, which was so greater than what was happening to you. And then instead of the 40 chapters of you talking to God, you spend 40 chapters talking to you and your problems. Man, don't let me stop this. Don't let me stop this right now. You spent, instead of spending 40 chapters like Job talking with God, you didn't spend 40 years or 40 decades or whatever, or 40 years and months in your life talking about your problems and looking at your problems and focused on your problems. And God said and everything, man, who are you giving your voice to? Who are you giving and everything, man, this thing to? You have not given this thing to me. You haven't given this thing to me. Because if you laid it down, we wouldn't be talking about this. And I can talk to you. I can talk to you. I can speak up in you. I can activate the greatness on the inside of you. I'm telling you guys what I know. And then God, at the end of that, at the end of the 40 chapters of talking with him and Job, turned around and then blessed Job. Way more than what he had, way more than what he lost, way more than what the little affliction that he'd been through. You have to understand the narration of your story ends with you winning. The narration of your story ends with you winning. That is the only thing that matters, that God is with you and you win. God is with you and you win. That's it. Continue to walk into that and watch God open up some things on your life. And I'm telling you, instead of you talking more about the situation and focusing more on the situation, focus on everything else. Focus on your talking with you and God. Man, I'm talking with God. I'm talking with God. No, you're not. You're telling God about it. You ain't talking with him. Because if you're talking with him, he's going to do more of the talking while you do more of the listening. That's a mic drop right there. I'm going to leave that alone. Let me get back to this. Where are we at with this? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I didn't think I was all the way here. I got all of these. Okay, so here we go. My guy. Okay. Here we go. Jamal Titus. Shout out to you, JT, in the building. Thank you, JT. I gave you your flowers earlier, man. Truly an amazing story, man. Thank you for all that you have doing. 15K has been a blessing. You have blessed it. I told you, you've been like Moses. Have definitely held up my hands. I thank you for what you're doing and continue to keep doing. Dude, keep it up. Keep it up. You and Ken, I'm trying to tell y'all have been blessings, man, beyond words, man. I'm going to get through these comments. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Money, shout out to you. Thank you for each and every single week of what you do. You're truly a blessing. Jamal Titus with the 15K showing love. Thank you, JT. My guy, Points Blank Travel, said Jamal Titus was good. My brother showing love right back to JT. My baby says, hello, everyone. 15K. Congrats, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My beautiful bride. Got a chance to spend time with her, even over the weekend. This is what I want to tell y'all. Even over the weekend, we got a chance to go see Faison Love, the guy from Friday. Everybody know him as Big Worm, right? So we got a chance to go see Big Worm. And if you watched Elf, you know him on Elf or Couples Retreat. You know who Faison Love is. So we got a chance to go see him. He pretty much cracked on me and my guy Duke all night long. We was cracking up laughing, bro. And then, which is so cool, my wife reached out to Faison, and Faison yesterday went on ahead and showed mad love, man, back to us, man. Definitely enjoyed our time, man. And I truly think that that's just the favor of God, man. Sometimes you guys can be in position where don't know when the favor actually hits your life. And don't know, man, when you be called out. I don't care how big the room is. When God calls you out and to be separate from a lot of people. You can be in a crowded room. And when the favor of God is on your life, it will single-handedly pick you out. Just as it did Joseph. For those who know the story of Joseph, know the story and everything, man. Not even Joseph. Let's go with David. The story of David is just amazing right there. Oh, man, look, they came back and they say, hey, the sons of Jesse, like, hey, are these your boys? And he's like, yeah, these are boys. So they kept pouring and everything, man, the vase to see if it would actually pour out oil. And all of the boys and everything, man, it didn't pour out nothing. They said, man, you ain't got no more because God told us that the next king is going to be right here. He said, man, look, I do got one more son, but that boy out there in the field, he out there in the field. He different than these other boys. It got to be one of these other boys, and they really kind of partitioning with him. But when favor is on you, it lets you know. So they bring that boy in. They can't, hey, well, show me David. Show me who David is. Show me who the one that you don't think that should be king because he way different than all the rest. And what happened is when they put that vial and they turned it upside down and that oil started going on ahead and dripping, and water started dripping from that. It literally went on ahead and signified David was the chosen one that God had singled out in a crowd of people that didn't look like it, didn't fit the criteria. Nothing about him seemed like he should have been king. And that was the favor of God on his life that allowed him to be king. So I'm trying to tell you all this right now. In the crowded room, I don't care who it is. It will definitely bless your life when the God's favor is on your life. Do not go ahead and run away from his favor. Understand, man, that his favor is on your life for a reason. So you may help so many people in your life. All right. So look, let me get to this, man. I got so many comments to get to. I'm trying to get to them. Let's get to this. Jamal Titus said, good to see you, PBT. Shout out to you, man. Points Blank Travel says, tell my baby some love. Congrats, y'all. Thank you, PBT, man. That's my guy, man. My baby says, hi, Rod. Good to see you. Showing love. Kanawha said, what's up, Leverage Show family? Good to see everyone. Shout out to Kanawha. Yes, definitely good to see everyone on the 15K broadcast. Points Blank Travel said, Jamal Titus, same here, bro. I love Rod does the same, man. And I can't wait to hear him do it. He said, let's roll, baby. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So thank you, Rod, for tapping in. My guy in Central says 15K family members. Congrats, Mr. Johnson. Thank you, sir, Mr. 1K a day, man. Thank you. Truly a blessing, man. I couldn't have done it without you. You guys have definitely helped this Leverage Show did what it does. It ain't been because of me. It's been because of what you guys have been doing. I just been obedient to my assignment. That's it. I knew my assignment was obedient to it. My guy PBT said, man, Kanawha Haney, what's good, my brother? Good to see you again. Showing love, man. Back to Ken to win. You already know. Hi, Fro. How you doing, man? Thank you for tapping in. Another week in the building. My baby says, I want you to know when you're done and you are going to take out the trash. Take the trash out. Oh, yes. That is the joke Faison Love was talking about all night. And he was saying, Big Worm, he was saying his wife kept coming up to him. Can you take that trash out? Can you take that trash out? Can you take the trash? And she kept saying it to the point that we say, I'm done with it. I can't even go ahead in my sleep and she's still talking about taking the trash out. So he got up and everything, man. He left out the house and found out the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and had to turn around and call his wife back, which is his ex-wife at that point, and so that she can bail him out of jail and stuff like that because his life had went downhill. So definitely, if your wife tell you to take out the trash, fellas, take the trash out. You'll be all right, man. Shout out to Face All Love for that, man. Jamal Titus says, Mr. Johnson, thanks for sharing LamboDrew with the world. Listen, JT, and this is a blessing, man, to both me and my wife, man. Thank you. Thank you for that, bro. I mean, you don't know exactly what happens and what it takes to be able to know this. And a lot of people, man, they really think you come up, overnight. They think that, the stuff that you're doing is just an overnight thing. You don't even know how a blessing it is to me to actually see things come into fruition and the leverage show happen and then change thousands of lives, 15,000 subscribers, man. Thank you guys. This has not been easy. For those who really know, this is not easy. When I get in front of this camera and talking to people and hiring teams to do all of this other stuff and do it and bringing the guest on and then getting them on and, doing all of this stuff. People think that this stuff is easy. It's not easy. We make it look easy because of the craft that God has placed on our life. Now, if I just had the time, like just to sit here and just do nothing but YouTube and then that's it, you guys don't even understand where this show would probably even be at. I'm not even much lying to you. Where the numbers and everything else would probably be at, and the people in the outreach and everybody else that we have, that has been on the show, that I'm trying to tell you has been a blessing to our life. I told you, I was sitting down, and I'll tell this real quick story. I mean, I know I got so many comments in here. I was sitting down when I reached my 10,000 subscriber. And shout out to my guy, BOJ, man. I mean, he's just a friend to the show. And I sent him a message, right, when I was at 9,999. And I think Jay Ford had just told me, he was like, yo, Lambo, you get ready to hit 10,000. I was like, what? I said, what? Jay Ford, why? Really? I said, man, thank you. I didn't even know that because I wind up going on with Anthony O'Neill. Everybody who knows Anthony O'Neill, if you don't know, definitely the table talk with Anthony O'Neill and commenting on some things. And Anthony has a huge following, like almost like 400,000 people or whatever, commenting on some things, gave me a shout out. And then I started watching my numbers and everything else start moving. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know that. Like 3,000 people, 4,000 probably within like almost overnight. It was crazy within like a few days. And then I remember telling BOJ, I said, man, hey, BOJ, man, look, this is, he's congratulating me. I said, man, look, I'm watching this thing on YouTube because I wanted to sit there and watch it at that night. And it was like going on midnight, my time, 2 a.m. his time, though. And I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm watching this thing. I want to see it because there's a live counter on YouTube that shows you and everything for everybody who actually joins. And I was at 9,999. And I remember telling Bill J, we're texting back and forth. I'm like, dude, I just need one subscriber, somebody out there who's going to see this video from a reel, from TikTok, or from something that people have shared this video or sent this video out, or from, Anthony O'Neill or whatever. I just need one person to go ahead and just subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And I think I sat there with Bill J probably like maybe texting back and forth about an hour. I'm not lying to you. And lying not to you now. That subscriber came and hit 10,000. I remember screenshotting that thing and sending that thing straight to BOJ and told my wife in the room and stuff like that. I'm in there like, babe, we hit 10,000 subscribers. And I'm laughing because in my head, I'm just like, oh my God. Do you know how what that was and what that felt like and the work that you put into it and all of the great people that have been to the show and all of the videos and things that have been shared even on their channels and in their influence and in their network because of the show. And I was just like, y'all don't even understand what that took. I didn't even think that I would get to that, only because I only didn't want to look for the numbers. I only wanted to look for the impact. So seeing that, I was excited like a kid in the candy store. So when I heard people say, BOJ was just like, All right, Lambo, now go get 15,000. That was his response. Like, you really, you gonna celebrate with me, but now you telling me go get 15,000. And at that time, BOJ was at 15,000. Now I think he's at like 19,000. So shout out to BOJ, 19,000 or almost 20,000. It's one of them. It's going to 19,000 or going to 20,000. So if you guys don't know Bank of Gerald, make sure you guys go to Bank of Gerald and make sure you get that and go like and subscribe to his channel. BOJ just has an amazing platform. He's doing some amazing things. And just getting a chance to hang out with him, man, a couple of weeks ago with him and Larry was truly amazing. So we got some great things, and we got even more great times to come. But I say that to say, Jamal Titus, when you're saying sharing LamboDrew to the world, I look at all the people in influence that we had a chance to meet, that we got a chance to partner with, that we got a chance to be a blessing with, that, you know, the people that I got a chance to fly in to go meet, to go hug their necks, to go laugh with them, to go eat with them, to go joke with them, to go meet their families, meet their friends, like meet people who are close to them. Like that done something to me that never did anything to me like that ever before in my life. And I've always had success in stages of my life for many great different things. But this success in this YouTube platform family and this podcast family has blessed me, man, beyond words. I thank you guys. So Jamal Titus, thank you. Mrs. Johnson feels it every single day. And she loves it. She loves it, loves it. And she's, like I said, she's my wardrobe stylist. She gets me all the way together. That's why you always see me wearing something definitely new every week. The only time you guys may see, and if you guys have watched like Finance Fridays or Motivational Mondays, you may see something within that lineup that I had for the previous year. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's always something fresh, always something brand new. People are like, man, Drew, you got it. I'm Lambo, baby. Come on, baby. You know, if I can't do a shirt or nothing like that or anything else like that, or I had a new, we got trouble. We need to get our finances in order at that point. And I'm thankful for God to be able to do that, so I can come out here and do this for you guys because I love you guys and doing this. So I literally put the work in. I put the effort in. I put the work in each and every single week. I'm trying to tell you, we got more stuff either going to the store or coming here being ordered. Shout out to my guy G, who does a lot of my custom shirts when you guys see it and stuff like that, man, who does some great things, man. We got people always on the road with, even with wardrobe and everything, man, each and every single week. You guys don't know the leverage that I actually put into the show. Never, not one time. I'm telling you, it's a different, you guys can go back. It's a different one every single show. And for those who know, like, yo, it's 2 shows a week now. So y'all do the math. 52 weeks in a year. So y'all do the math and everything. So thank you, man, JT. Shout out to my cuz, man, in the building, man. What's up, Leverage Show family? Shout out to your cuz. I see you in the building. Thank you for showing love, man. Thank you for all that you're doing and holding it down, man, for the fam and the NO, man. Thank you for that, man. My baby said, Jamal, you're welcome, man. Showing her love right back, man, to Mr. Titus. You know what time it is, man. We love to see that, man. It's just truly amazing. For real, for real. Let's see. Points Blank Travel says, my cuz, Arrow, man, what's good, bro? Showing love, man, to my cuz, man. Hello, Arrow, man. You already know, man. Showing love for my wifey. My Arrow says, man, cousin-in-law, man, what's up, baby girl? You already know. Cuz showing love, man, right back. Kadar Haney says, good to see you, Rod. Points Blank Travel. Happy to be hearing about this amazing achievement. We're all blessed to be a part of it, man. Kennard, thank you, bro. You really don't know, man, how much that means to me. We're all thankful to be a part of this, man. Truly, it's a blessing for us all. It's a testament for us all. Remaining persistent in front of these cameras. And I'm going to say this to you right now. I watch some of my great friends now who are out in this YouTube space get tore up alive out here. Tore up alive out here. Like, for instance, BOJ, I'm just giving him for an example. I watched him, because of his platform, get tore up alive. Because when things and everything don't go right, he be the first one there. And then you could tell he straight East Coast. Because he be the first one and everything. If he got time for that today, he going back and forth with them. And I be looking at it, BOJ, like, BOJ, bro, you something. He like, nah, boy, I got time. I got youth on me. That's what he say. And I got time. And if I got time for it, he go back. And I watch how a person like his influence be so impactful in people around the world. And then when something doesn't happen, people then turn around, man, and become mean. They become vicious. They become evil. They become to this part of their brain that doesn't make any sense to me, to be malicious. But as I told BOJ, I said, man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep going forward. Keep like I told him, I'm a fan more than a friend to him, because I love this craft. I love what God has blessed him with. I love what God has promoted him with, and continuously to keep adding on. Like this dude, if you ever needed something, watch passive income plays, automated income plays, if you're not connected to BOJ, you like really missing out. You really need to get connected and plugged in, because every single week I want to see his broadcast go to, and I told him that, 100K, 500K, a million. Like I believe in this guy. So I'm trying to tell you, as much as he believes in me, I believe in him. But people don't understand the level of this particular platform and what it actually takes for you to continue to keep doing this each and every single week, week in and week out. And as much love as you get that much more hate back. And you got to be able to balance that. You understand? I'm trying to tell you all this right now. You have to be able to balance that, because everything is not going to work out for you the way that you think it's going to work out. It's just balance, all being balanced in this mind frame that we in. So thank you, man. Man, listen, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and continue to tap in to that. Kennard Haney says, what's up, IC? Glad you're here. You already know. Kennard Haney says, Stacks in the house. Yes, my guy Stacks, hanging out with Stacks, man, was like everything, man, last week, man. So shout out to him, man, and his fam, man. Just being able to hang out and see them, man, was just amazing, man. EC say, hello, brother Haney. Good to see you, too. My guy Isidro's on there. He said he's happy to be here. Man, he is. I've never seen someone like Isidro, man, who's been happy to really get to doing some things and seeing the difference in his life. That has been amazing. So shout out to you on that, man. Blue Sky, shout out to you. I knew Blue Sky had to be in here somewhere. I knew. Like, I didn't see you in the thread, but I knew you had to be on here somewhere. I'm like, yo, Blue Sky is like lurking somewhere in the back. We're like, yo, the Leverage Show is on. I might have missed like one show, but since I've been rocking with the Leverage Show, I got like a full like announcement and a full like pin when the Leverage Show comes on. Like, yo, make sure you tap in. So shout out to you, Blue Sky. Thank you. Blue Sky actually came over from my guy BOJ's channel. See me on BOJ doing an interview with me and BOJ, man, and we're just talking. And BOJ was like, yo, if you really need, like, Lambo knows investments. I know that like the back of my hand. But if you really need encouragement, if you really need motivation, need a coach, a life coach in your ear, in your face, and people that can really get it done, not just talk about it, but be about it, join the Leverage Show. Go tap in with the Leverage Show. And Blue Sky came over, man, for that. And I truly thank you, Blue Sky, man, for you tapping in for my guy BOJ, man, and literally like being a part of this Leverage Show family each and every single week. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, you, LA Law, Larry, Kennard Haney, Jamal Titus, there's some of y'all that are just amazing. My guy T. Hugie, Isidro, golly, I can't even think of everybody in who weekly you guys are on here and really, man, giving so much love out here on this Leverage Show. It's just truly amazing, man. And I thank y'all for it. Definitely, I can't forget my wife. But baby, she's the biggest fan. Besides Fro, Money, Champ, Cutie Potato for life. I would like to meet you one day. It's a truly blessing as well. So you guys don't even know. Kennard Haney say, thank you, brother. I see prosperity. Yes. Showing love right back to IC, man. You already know. Blue Sky said, peace and abundance to everyone in the house. That's that blessing being spoken. I love that. Blue Sky, keep speaking that, man. I know. Hopefully you wrote that down. Hopefully I get down in the comments and you wrote that down for me earlier, because I just took a guess. I said, Blue Sky got to be on here. I'm trying to tell you what I know. My baby says, Blue Sky showing love with a heart. My wife, he definitely loves you, Blue Sky. Showing love. Let's hit the like button. Yes. Please hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. If you guys are in here on this broadcast, man, hit that like button. Let's go ahead, man, and get this YouTube algorithm up and keep this party moving, man. Thank you. IC say, peace, everyone. Showing love to everyone. You know it, man. Blue Sky showing love to LA Law and Blue Sky. Come on now. This is what I'm talking about. Kennard Haney with the thumbs up, making it do what it do. Kennard Haney, peace. Jamal Titus said, Blue Sky in the house. Yes. Blue Sky's in the house, man. You know it's going to be a great day, man. Blue Sky is like the penmanship of the Leverage Show family. So shout out and everything to Blue Sky in the penmanship, man. Thank you. Truly a blessing and an asset to this Leverage Show family. We thank each and every one of y'all. PBT Travel and Peace, Blue Sky giving out love to everybody. Showing love to Larry too, man. PBT say, man, Blue Sky, what's good? You already know. Blue Sky showing love to Jay Titus, man. Peace. I look forward to communicating with you and your team. Love that, man. Blue Sky and IC, man, showing love. Peace to you as well, Blue Sky. You already know. Money Peace, showing love. Kennard Haney, Wealth Covenant, hashtag. Y'all ain't seen that. You're missing out. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch Wealth Covenant. Go back and watch it. Wealth Covenant. You got to go back and watch it. Wealth Covenant. I rank Wealth Covenant. If you got to ask me any solo, not with somebody, just solo. I rank Wealth Covenant with Stuck in an Eddy, The Blessing, Money Showers. Money Showers was probably one of my highest ones that got out there and just took off and stuff like that. I mean, the list goes on and on. You know, 7 Keys. I mean, we got too many for me personally that I look at. But Wealth Covenant, The Blessing. If there's 3 I would watch, Wealth Covenant, The Blessing, in Eddy. Stuck in the Eddy. If there's 3 I would watch, if there's any 3 I would watch, that self-help motivation in your face, to the point, precise, Wealth Covenant, The Blessing, and Stuck in an Eddy. Life is in an eddy. Those 3, I must say, probably 3 hands down. I know that God had me on assignment. Not to say he didn't have me on assignment about the rest of them, but he had me on specific assignment that if those 3 lined up, I promise you, your whole life will change. Your whole life will change. Kennard Haney hit me up, and I hit him up when I was in Ohio, Columbus at the time, man. And I was trying to like, man, I got to talk with Kennard, man. I'm on the way heading back and stuff like that. I was heading somewhere that morning. I was going to meet with somebody. I can't even remember. I think my brother-in-law. Pretty sure I had to be my brother-in-law that time. And I think I had just walked in. And I was like, oh, man, I just missed Kennard. But I knew I was sitting up in here. But I had called him, and I was just like, man, Kennard Haney had left me a message. And the message was he was driving from West Virginia or Virginia, somewhere. It was something like that. To back, and he was just like, Lambo, I just would love to get a hold of you, man. And I'm listening to Wealth Covenant as we talk. And he said, I'm listening to that just the whole way. That blessed me so much. That blessed me so much because I know that particular segment, that particular entire package of Wealth Covenant and what that actually has in it. Like, it is life-changing. I mean, when I mean life-changing, that one hands down is life-changing. So if there's anything you guys have to do, I'm telling you what I know. You have to go back and watch those 3. Wealth Covenant, The Blessing, in Life Stuck in an Eddy. And Eddy, E-D-D-Y. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. I'm talking about watch every show, but those 3 for me, that was a one-on-one. That was nobody else. That I didn't have the J Ford. I didn't have, Croc. I didn't have BOJ. I didn't have, Coach Rashid. I didn't have Sean Hill. I didn't have Crypto Kempire. I didn't have Damian Burris. I didn't have Rondé Lambeth. I didn't have, gosh, I got too many. I got too many to name. I didn't have these people. I'm just talking about, it was just me and you guys in the screenshot. Go back and replay that and watch that. Download it, get it in your spirit. And I promise you, it will change your life tremendously. So thank you for that, Kanari Haney, man. Just hearing you say that just did something to me while I was out there, dude. For real, for real. All right. Blue Sky says, love and hugs, the magnificent first lady of the Leverage Show. Oh, thank you, Blue Sky. Definitely showing love, man, to my piece, Lady Johnson. Showing love to my wifey, man. Thank you for that. Cutie Potato for Life. There you go. Hello, Leverage family. Hi, how you doing, Cutie Potato for Life? Thank you each and every single week. Tapping on to this broadcast is a blessing. I said I really, really, really want to meet you and stuff like that. You know, it's a true blessing and stuff like that, man, more than anything. So shout out to you guys for that, man. It really blesses me each and every single time I see you guys on the Leverage Show. So thank you. Cutie Potato for Life. Blue Sky already showing love, man. Thank you for that, man. My baby saying, oh, thank you, Blue Sky. Showing love to Blue Sky, man. You know what time it is. Mother-in-law is in the building. Shout out to my mother-in-law. I see you, Mother Williams, in the building, man. Show it. She just types Linda Williams. That's it. She doesn't say anything else. It's like an assassin. It's like somebody like leaving, you know, their trail. Linda Williams was here, or Batman was here. You know, so shout out to your mother-in-law for every single week. Cynthia Davis is in the building. Shout out for you, Cynthia. Good evening, Lambo and family. Listen, I really want to thank you, Cynthia Davis. You and Kennard Haney, y'all have been amazing. Getting a chance to meet you guys. Me and my wife both met Ken and Cynthia Davis when they were in Colorado Springs at the Broadmoor. Amazing time we had, just that short time that we had. But just the energy, just the presence, just the blessing of them, the support of them has done everything. We continue to keep blessing you and continue to keep moving forward. Thank you, Cynthia Davis, man, for what you and sharing this Leverage Show to so many other people is helping change your lives. So thank you for that. Truly genuine people. Blue Sky, man, is showing love right back to Cynthia. Thank you, man. Cynthia, man, my wife is showing love to you. You already know Cynthia Davis is going to definitely get the love right here. Blue Sky says, our steps are ordered even when it doesn't seem like it. Facts. Your steps are so ordered, even when you don't seem like it, even when it doesn't seem like it's coming together. And that's why I was talking earlier about that. If you guys missed it, go back and catch this one. If not, I may only let this one not even get posted. This one may be just exclusive. I may start only doing exclusives unless you be on the Leverage Show. I don't know. I may not post this one. I may let this one just be here. If you wasn't in attendance, you're not going to catch it. And this one is definitely special for me and everybody, man, who's here, who's part of this family at this moment. I love that. I love that live engagement. It does something to me. So thank you, Blue Sky. You know, your steps are ordered, man, and we all need to know that. No matter whether good, down, wins, losses, back and forth, stuff happens in your life, your steps are ordered. Regardless of what happens, your steps are ordered. You just always need to remember that and keep that moving forward. And in your life, I promise you, things will get better or you will get stronger. Remember, it's either one or the other. You're going to get better, things will get better, or you're going to get stronger. So shout out to you for that. My baby says, amen, Blue Sky. You already know. Scrolling down, man. T Huge in the building, man. Shout out to you, T Huge. Evening fam. It's so good to see T Huge, man. And I think it was T Huge's birthday over the weekend or something like that, man. So it was a shout out to see my guy T Huge, man, and his birthday. And him do his thing, man, and be a blessing to his wife, man, and his family, man. That's what it's all about, man. Enjoying that, man. Continue to keep doing it because I know them little ones are not playing with you, man, and giving you some time, man. Congrats on the 15K. Thank you to Huge, man. That's a true blessing, man, a true testimony. Thank you guys for sharing that, man, because you guys don't know, man, what that actually means and how we're actually trying to help people out, man, from that and stuff like that, and that blessing, man, for their life. So thank you for that, man. Listen. Show them down, man. See what they're doing down there in the Carolinas, man. Send me some barbecue or something like that. We'll see what's good with that. My baby says, hello, Tracy. You already know. She loves her T Huge. She loves my guy, man. Already showing love. Points by times like LamboDrew TMT. This is definitely one of the best live streams on YouTube. Man, thank you, PBT. True, bro. Truth be told, man, me watching you guys, man, and then just doing the thing that I wanted to do, man, the way that God wanted me to do it. That's all and everything that got me to this, man. So thank you for that, man. That really blesses me. Blue Sky says, man, Tree Hughes, peace, showing love, man. Back to Blue Sky. Oh, my goodness. Look who this is. I was just giving you flowers earlier. Audrey Truesdale. Shout out to you, Big Audrey, for tapping in. I told y'all, Big Audrey was one of the first ones of the guys who had kind of been out here in his YouTube space talking about business credit, everything back and forward, business credit, showing love with business credit, and literally has blessed our life, man. He said, Lambo, you're going to do real good. I remember meeting with him. I said, man, you know what? I really want to do this YouTube channel, bro. I really want to do it. He said, Lambo, you're going to do good. He said, bro, what you waiting on? You're going to do good. He said, there's certain people, but you're going to do good. So shout out for Audrey, man, for that and everything that he has done. And a lot of great people, man, who see me on Audrey's channel. And I got a chance to come on over, man, from Audrey's channel. So shout out to, man, Audrey, man, doing something. Actually, we're going to be doing something really soon again. So for those who are locked in with business, you need anything with business credit and funding, we're going to definitely do some really big things from business credit and funding with Audrey coming back to the show with a lot more depth and knowledge and wisdom than we were over a year ago, man, now. So definitely we'll be back, man. We got a bunch of stuff, man, that Audrey's going to come back and rock the show with. So definitely y'all going to be one to tap in, man, for that, because that dude is just a straight monster when it comes like that down to that business. For the shout out to you, Big Audrey, man, for that, man. You already know, gassing me up. Money says, congrats on the 15K. Thank you, Money. Showing love, man. Listen, we out here, man, just trying to just do what we do. Fro said, congrats on the 15K subs. Virtual hug. Thank you, Fro, man. Truly, that's a blessing, man. That's what we're here for, to try to make it happen. So thank you, guys. This is my son, Champ, man. Congrats on hitting that 15K milestone. Shout out to you, Champ. I see you in the building, man. Thank you for showing love and tapping in for Daddy, man. You already know what time it is. To you, just say hello, Mrs. Johnson. Congratulations, man. Showing love and everything, man. To you, showing love to my wife. Happy belated birthday to you, Tracy, man. You already know. Thank you, showing love. To you, just say Blue Sky. Hello to you, man. Showing love to Blue Sky. You know what time it is. Kanari Haney says, shout out to Blockchain Brown, who made an appearance on the show. Yes. Dude, there are so many people who, it's the Leverage Show. I just was giving out examples. Blockchain Brown, Brandon Brown, who those who know anything in crypto world or crypto space or knew how to do anything, and I've known Brandon for years of moving crypto back and forward and really developing a whole niche for anything crypto in that space. Was just an amazing guy. And people know I've sent Jamal Titus to train with Brandon Brown. Personally, I'm like, hey, bro, I really want you to train with him and on some things, help change and shape Jamal's world. Jamal actually, him and Ken got connected also because they were also with Brandon as well with that. And we had some amazing other people, man, outside that was connected with Brandon and really blessed our life, man, because this is what it's about. It's about this show being balanced. You're seeing it being balanced. Like, oh, man, is this show just about this? No, it's about crypto. It's about leverage. It's about Forex. It's about love. It's about relationships. It's about spiritual. It's about mental. It's about physical. It's about emotional. It's about all of these different things that are wrapped up into what the guests bring and what God allows this show to actually be glorified with. That's what the Leverage Show is. That's what the Leverage Show brings. So that's, man, Blockchain, I couldn't have did it. We had gemstones on it. We had some great. Do y'all know what this like? Y'all will have to go back at the history and really look at this. The shows that I did with Kennard and Jamal Titus that we all did together were some good shows, great shows that you guys need to go ahead and watch, tap into and stuff like that, man. And y'all just don't even understand what this show is about. So yeah, Blockchain Brown making that, man, was special. He actually made a surprise pop-up on Joshua Samuel, who was on the broadcast. And Joshua Samuel is Coins for College. And for those who, if you missed that, please get involved with that. Listen, that is a play, and I'm going to say this right now, that Jay Ford, man, hit me up the other day. Shout out to Jay Ford, man. And it was just telling me, he was just like, dude, Lambo, they're getting ready to go ahead and do something with the coin where it's going to shoot up within like another 2 weeks. to like almost like 5 cents or something like that. So half a cent now is going to shoot up to 3 cents, I think. 3 cents or 5 cents when everything kicks off. So for an investment, you guys may need to get out with Jay Ford and get into the pink group, because that will be a strong investment when that platform hits. And if you buy enough, I'm trying to tell you to take off. There's been a lot of things, even in crypto, take off. I mean, I even talked about, never mind, I don't even go on there, but I talked about one particular coin going off, and it was called Mono Inu, and I got a message over this weekend that Mono Inu like shot up like 200% and stuff like that. So shout out to you if you guys were in that play early and caught that play and stuff like that. And there's going to be so many more shooting up like that, and we'll get more tied into that, man, pretty soon. So shout out to that. Shout out to Isidro. I see you, man, with the super chat, man. Thank you, IC, man. Listen, Isidro, I'm telling you, with the super seat, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing, man, for everything you guys saw, everything you guys do, everything you guys just give. It's just all a blessing. You guys giving your time, you guys sharing this, you guys getting this information out. It's probably one of the hugest things that blesses my life, man, more than anything, because it does something to me. So when I do get these super chats, I put it right back into the broadcast, and just allow it to bless and everything, man, the people's life and stuff. And YouTube, people think, man, oh man, I gave you super chat. People don't know who do know this, but I'm about to be real with y'all. We don't probably receive these super chats and anything else until like a month, 2 months later. That's how YouTube works. That's just the algorithm. So when people think that they get them, like, oh man, they're getting them right now, and they're not getting them like a month, 2 months later. And then YouTube actually takes a percentage off of that, like 30 to 40%. And then depending on where your algorithms fall, you may see something and then boom, you're like, here, this is what you get. This is all you're going to get. Be grateful for what you're getting and stuff like that. So a lot of people don't know how these things work. They think that they automatically come in, and that's no. Me and Bill J and some of the rest of the guys can tell you guys, like, this is how this actually works and stuff. Rod can tell you that too. It actually works like this. I remember one time seeing Rod get, I think it was like $3,000 or $5,000 worth of super chats. It was insane. I was like, oh my God. I've been on other bigger people platforms like Candy Burris and some of these other people, watching them with my wife. I'm like, man, they're getting super chats like that. I said, that's amazing. And literally, I watched PBT turn around, and like Josh Van Horn just was blessing his socks off that day. I was like, golly, PBT. And PBT was crying on there. So I was telling Rod, I was like, see, some of y'all don't know what y'all actually have here and the blessing that people bless people with. And I watched PBT just like, he was just so tore up, and people don't know this. He gave Josh a lot of plays and a lot of things to run and a lot of things to do. A lot of people don't know how cold Rod really is till they actually really get around him, and you start seeing Rod start moving the way he's moving, and you start being like, oh my gosh, I didn't think that, because he gives certain presentations and he does certain things. But he's just an amazing person, an amazing gift. And I told Rod back then, like, dude, we love you, we thank you. So, and because of that, me seeing that, I remember getting my first super chat. I was just like ecstatic, like, wow, y'all really blessing the Leverage Show on here like that? That's because of what you guys have put into it. So thank you guys. Thank you for everything that you've ever done, you've ever given, you've ever said, you've ever shared, you've ever sent out there. It has been truly a blessing. And it's truly honest. So thank you for that, IC. Truly, my guy. I love seeing that, man. Cynthia Davis said, congrats on the 15K. Thank you, Cynthia Davis, man. It truly is a blessing. We decided to do this thing and really do this thing the right way and say, you know what? We're going to continue to keep pushing this message, whether people like it or not, whether it's popular or not, whether it's popular opinion based or not. We're going to continue to keep pushing it. And that's what we decided to do. So thank you, Cynthia Davis, man. Because of y'all sharing it, man, this is what it's about. LamboDrew, yeah, I remember the first time I met you virtually on a collab with Josh from Get Business Credit. We've been down ever since, bro. That's all it took. I'm on there with Josh. And shout out to Josh, man, Van Horn. Josh is a pioneer out here, too. For those who like studying like business credit, like you start thinking of some of these guys like Audrey, Josh, you start thinking of What's my guy? Life for a business, I think. Life for a business. Man, who's that other guy, man? That just was amazing. Calvin, my guy Calvin, just amazing. Gosh, man. Then you start thinking of, even Credit Plug. You start thinking of some of these guys who've been out here for years. The content that they got, the stuff that they're doing, they're really helping shape this culture. That's what this thing is about, man. And so meeting Rod, man, out there, he was like, "Yo, Lambo, man, what's good, man? We gonna have to connect." And man, we connected instantly. And man, we connected instantly, man. Been rocking with my guy, man, Thick as Steve's. Been on this leverage show and was doing some great things, man, to help promote us. And definitely is vocal on his show, his cast, his members are promoting this leverage show. So shout out to you, man, Rod, man. You already know, man, you my ace, brother. My ace in the hole. Let's roll. Cutie Potato for Life says, man, congrats on the 15K. So awesome. Thank you, Cutie Potato for Life, man. Yes, it's truly a blessing that we crossed that milestone, and we're going to continue to keep going. That was all God and JT Lambo and God and JT Lambo. I was blessed to be along for the ride. JT shine bright like a diamond. Hey, man, you can't say that too loud because my daughters will start singing that shine bright like a diamond, man. So thank you for that, man. Yeah, it was one of those things that JT turned around and he reached out, man, and I always talk to him about that, man, because when I get a chance to talk to him now, his schedule is now crazy now, but it's a blessing when I do. He was just on the show, a week ago now. So when I do get a chance to talk with him, it's always a blessing. I got a chance to talk with him actually when I was heading before I was going to the airport last week as well. And he was on a Zoom with Don LeBlume. So make sure you guys tap into JT in those solar panels because he came on there. He gave a lot of great information. And if you guys missed out on it or have been contemplating on it, go back, see that video, reach out to Jamal Titus and let that video bless your life because it truly and everything, man, will definitely help bless your life. If that's something that you desire to do or want to maybe get somebody into that and earn some extra money, that literally is a huge blessing for some of y'all who are out here. So definitely tap into that, man. So thank you, Kennard. All right, I'm trying to get through these comments. You guys have been amazing tonight. I should say thank you, Senor Johnson. It has been a blessing for you to have you in my corner, sir. Hey, man, that's all I want to do, man. I want to be in y'all corner. I want to definitely see the best for y'all and want to definitely see you guys win. At the end of the day and stuff like that, man, there's nothing that you guys can't bounce back from. You understand? There's nothing that you guys can't bounce back from except for you guys got to put the work into it. At the end of the day, you can't blame nobody, can't blame anybody. You have to say, you know what, I got to look in the mirror and put this back on me. You understand? Of me doing this. Because if you take all of this stuff, combined together and you try to figure this stuff out, this stuff will go ahead, man, and run you into the ground very quick. And life is short enough. The last thing we want to do is to be running into the ground quicker any way that God and everything, man, has intended for our life not to be running into the ground. So make sure and everything, man, you guys are tapped in and stay connected with a mentor. Bless the mentor. I'm trying to tell you, bless the mentor will help change your life, man. You guys don't know that. And I told y'all that earlier. When my mentor actually to do certain things, I was kind of questioning a lot of things. I was like, I don't know if I should do this. And then I was trying to question it again. Your mind starts racing. And throughout the years now, I've seen what my mentor has done through my life and where he is also at and where I'm at and where other people behind me are at because of just saying, you know what, I got to trust it. I got to trust it. I may not like it, may not feel good, but I got to trust it. I got to suck it up. Some of this stuff you just suck up and keep going. You know what, you're right. I got to just suck it up and keep going. Chalk it up and keep going and move forward. And I look at that and sometimes, again, it'll teach you some things when you're following a mentor that you're not used to. That look like this. No. That's to help you. That's to help bless you. And you don't really even know that. So keep an eye on everything, man, the mentors who are really blessing your life, man, because the same way the disciples could have looked at Jesus and been like, Jesus is a freeloader. Jesus is really out here, man, making us do all the work. He's doing a couple of miracles, and we really not getting credited for it. And Jesus is like, nah, you don't even understand what I'm going to do for your life and for mankind and people to follow. It's going to really bless you. Stay close. You guys don't know. Cynthia Davis says, man, I'm also Team Jamal Titus and Kennard Haney along with LamboDrew and the Leverage Show. Thank you, Cynthia Davis, man. That's truly a blessing. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. If y'all are not tapped in with Jamal Titus and Kennard Haney, make sure you guys are tapped in and get you guys and everything, man, some great stuff on YouTube and content that they're putting out. Kennard Haney said, this community understands Lambo and is divinely assigned to be together, accomplishing great things for God's glory. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Man, see, this is the flowers that I'm talking about. Flowers and everything, man, given to my wife. Flowers and everything, man, that people see that where this is at. Flowers and everything, man, that people know, like, you know what? This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. This is the movement of where we're going. And we're thankful for that, man, here on this Leverage Show. You guys really don't even know that, man. That means everything. Thank you for that, Ken. Truly gratitude for you for that. Points Bank Travel says, amen, Ken, showing love to Ken. My wife says, Ken, thank you, man, showing love. You see that? That's the stuff, that just gratitude, man, of seeing that, of people saying that out of your mouth and getting that. You guys don't understand that, man. Kennard Haney says, shout out to Larry, the Lion. Great motivational Monday, Larry. Oh, my gosh, man. Larry the Lion. Larry the Lion. I'm telling you what I know. You guys missed that motivational Monday. That probably was one of my, I thought I did another one. I thought I did one last week. But I knew that motivational Monday with Larry in D.C. Was amazing. And Larry got out there, man, conquered his fear, got out there in front of his camera. He almost looked at T like, girl, watch your husband do this. And this is after, he had ordered a couple of pizza boxes. He had ordered a couple of pizza boxes to go. You understand? Especially for my wife in DC pizzas boxes, some of the strong pizza boxes there. So shout out to Larry and everything, man, for that, for definitely showing up. And he got in front of that camera and went to doing what he did. So make sure you guys go tap onto that motivational Monday that'll actually help bless and change your life. Larry says, man, thank you, Kennard. Let's all hit a golf course. Man, look, Larry, I'm going to let you and Ken hit that golf course first because I didn't watch y'all. But don't worry, Lambo coming. I got to take baby steps. I officially going to be getting a coach, Reggie or whatever his name is. But don't worry about it. When I get that coach, man, I'm coming to hit that golf course with y'all fellas. And I don't want to have that ball going all over the place, breaking windows and breaking people and everything who's sitting out in front of me. It would be a bad day for Lambo. I'm telling you. It felt so good to play golf and have two great wins. Babe, people win a couple of golf. The first time, win a couple of golf and then it just goes to the head. Y'all know, y'all got people who are like that, right? They just win and then it just goes to the head and they just want to rag you with it. That's my wife. So my wife was ragging up the points. I'm sitting there looking at her like, well, yeah, I got the whole thing. I'm trying to drive the ball to go all the way. I'm not even focused on the little holes and everything that's in the ground. And, I'm not even focused on that. I'm focusing on driving it all the way to the end. She focusing on everything on scoring points and winning. Shout out to the wife and my kids for that, man, for definitely having it for that. Thank you, Rod, man. Kennard Haney says, man, Larry, I think I'm ready for pro golf. You know what, babe? I'm not even going there with you. I'm not. You're just getting too over cocky with this thing. Kennard Haney says, JT and I did a YouTube at the Memorial Golf Tournament. Custom golf clubs are on my list of the 300 things I want from God. Really? Okay, King. My guy. I don't know what. Don't worry about it. We'll talk. We'll talk, King. We'll talk. Thank you, Ken, man, for that, because I do remember that video now that I remember of you guys actually doing that, and that was super dope, man, for the Memorial Golf Tournament. You guys have never been there, man. It's in Columbus, in Murfield out there. Oh, my gosh. I don't even get started about that. Larry said, that's awesome, Renata. I love it. I'm bringing my clubs when I come. Larry, you can lead them clubs right there, brother. You ain't got to worry about them clubs. We're going right there to Top Golf. Top Golf, they already got clubs out there. You don't need nothing. You can just keep them right there in D.C. We ain't trying to show out nobody right now, man. My baby said, Larry, let's go. Don't be egging him on. In no way. Him and T don't need no gasoline. Lead him right there in D.C., right there. I'll be getting a few tips from Mr. Haney. Can't wait. Hey, that may be good because I'm trying to tell you, I seen Kennard out there getting it, and Kennard look like he can just go ahead, man, and just he can get down, brother. I will mess a rotator cup up. The way y'all be swinging, man. Larry said it was clear you had a great experience. I'm glad it was a positive introduction to golf for you and your family. Thank you, Larry, man. It definitely was. It blessed me and my family so much for that, man, out there. Man, more than what I know. Kanani says, yeah, Top Golf has excellent food. Shocked about the food. More than shocked about the food. That blessed me to see the food out there because it just, man, it really, really blessed me galore and stuff like that, man. So make sure you guys are definitely tapped in with Top Golf and their food because, man, that queso dip, oh, my God, it's the bomb. Get into golf, Lambo. I just purchased a new set of TaylorMade irons. I've been out for about the game for about 5 years. Now I just have to find time to get back on the course. Hey, PBT, you said it. Lambo coming with you. I have never been in the game, so we just got in the game today. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna kind of give it all and get back into that flow, and really, well, not even get back into the flow, get into the flow of golfing. And then, man, when we meet up, Rod, it's on, man. I got you, brother. We'll make it happen. You can say less. Kennard Haney says, Larry, I will be getting a few tips from you, brother. Brother Larry can swing. He got a mentor and coach and everything else out there. I say, man, I think he's Bagger Vance out there right about now. So shout out to you, man. You and Kennard, man, are definitely going ahead and do some things, man, because that'll be dope, man, for Larry and Ken to really take in there. Blue Sky said, come on up, Bishop Drew. I feel my help now. Hey, hear that B3, that B3 organ coming. Dun-dun-dun. Lady Johnson, hit the tambourine, please. You already know I can testify and testify there's a divine favor on your life and on the Leverage Show. Yes, it is. Yes, it definitely is. Y'all don't know the testimonies, the miracles, the things that we see from this show coming from y'all. And it was true. This was a true thing. It was spoken that there would be an angel that would watch over this show and help people and go forth, like literally spoken. So I don't take no glory for that. It just was spoken over that. I believe that when this thing is said and helping people out. So I'm just gonna just go with that. That's all I know. You know, my wife is showing the prayer hands. You already know. You know, shout out to it and everything, man. Tyler Moore, yes. Shout out to man Tyler Moore. He, you know, for those who know it and stuff like that, man, he came on the show, and that's the guy Ty, a Forex trader, and he just wrecked shop. Big audience, over 100K followers on YouTube, and doing great things, doing flips and all of this stuff. And Ty is just an amazing guy. If you guys missed that, definitely got to go back and catch that show. Jackpot was on here. CPMD was on here. Man, I mean, this show is so full of value. And I know anybody can testify for that. This show is so full of value that it really blesses so many people's lives across the entire world, not just in the United States, across the world. It blesses people. And we're thankful for that, man. Let's continue to keep going on here, man, and doing that and being the light and leading the way and leading the charge. Blue Sky said, come on now and connect the dots. Man, we was connecting them dots. However it was connected, I was just letting it out and the dots was connected. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody get on that Hammond organ. That B3. Make sure it's a B3 because, boy, that's my guy Wendell used to get on and everything, man, at WHC. Get on that B3 and it was over with. Cutie Potato for Life, man, was showing love. There go that organ, that piano and organ coming out. Come on now. Blue Sky says, when God gives you instruction, obey without hesitation. Amen. When God gives you an instruction, obey without hesitation. I'm telling you right now, that is super huge and stuff like that, man. Obeying the instruction of God when God tells you to do something, just do it. You don't even go ahead, man, and think twice. Most people understand how to differentiate the voice of God from the voice of yourself. Differentiate the two, because if you don't, I'm telling you, it'll mess a lot of people up. And make sure that you're going on ahead and you're walking in it. And I'm telling you, and there's a whole nother different thing about that. We're not even going to go there. But Blue Sky says, thank you, Cutie Potato for Life. Thank you, man. That's a beautiful thing. My guy Siddles is showing love with the amen. Blue Sky say, Lambo, you're talking real good. Amen. We was letting it flow. We can speak, and by the grace of God, change the trajectory of someone else's life. That's the truth. You can change the trajectory of someone's life more than what you can do by just speaking and everything, man, into their life, and it'll blow their minds. It'll literally blow out a bunch of things in their life that they never knew. Blue Sky says, tune into the Level Show and level up. Yes, yes. Every day, Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And except for this Thursday. This Thursday is going to be at 10 a.m., I think, Eastern. Don't worry about it. I'm going to post it. Just set your notifications. Set your notifications. Even if it's 8 a.m. Eastern, maybe 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure that it's probably coming on, or maybe noon. Maybe noon. I'm getting ready. I'm going to definitely get for sure. And I will definitely, our special guest of the week will be on there on Thursday. So y'all don't want to miss that. Blue Sky said, man, tune into the Level Show and find solutions. That's what it's all about, man. Tune into the Level Show and receive an impartation of hope. Yes, yes. This is what it's about. Tune into the Level Show and receive an impartation of expectancy. And everybody knows one of my greatest quotes comes from PRP, Pastor Rob Parsley. Expectancy is the breeding ground for miracles. Expectancy is the breeding ground for miracles. You need to know that, man. What are you expecting? Most people don't expect anything from God. They're expecting their stuff to change, but they're not really expecting anything from God. So definitely, man, y'all tune in, man, and allow this to go ahead and bless your life. Tune in to the Level Show, man, and watch the doors open in your life. Tune in to the Level Show and receive strength and direction. Amen. Blue Sky is on it. I'm telling you, the penmanship is on point. Canary say, amen, Blue Sky, showing love. LA Law says, sorry for driving, but good to see everyone. Thank you for tapping in and everything, man, while you're actually driving and still tapping into the Level Show. My baby says, hello, LA Law, showing love, man. The LA Law, the Most High put me in touch with this Level Show exactly when I needed it. Thank you, Blue Sky. That's what it's about, man. Being in touch, man, with this Level Show and allow it to change your life. My guy, Jay Ford, is in the building. Ford in the building. Congrats on the 15K Lambo. Listen, thank you, Jay Ford. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my guy Ford Financial Planning channel. Not only that, get in the description. Get into the pin group. Let the pin group turn around and bless your life. Get around some great people, man. That's in there. We actually have 2 silent people that are attached in that community. And I even tell Jay Ford that have came back to me talking some amazing talk that you don't know about, that they're actually part of the other big investment club that everybody is in that is allowing to help change people's lives. So thank you for that, because, you know, they like to check out, man, what's going on and what people are doing and stuff like that. And they came back and ripped and raved to me great things for what you guys are educating people and talking to people about. While they're actually, man, you guys don't even know these guys. So people, you're being watched. Just know that, man. And my mother-in-law voice, are you being watched? Let me stop it, man. Let me stop it. My wife know that that's an inside joke, man. All right, Larry say, man, be safe, LA Law. Definitely, please be safe out there on that road. We don't want nothing and everything, man, to happen for you out there. Definitely, thank you for tuning in. Blue Sky says, so much has happened in my life since I tuned in. I thank God for the Johnson family. Thank you, Blue Sky. That's all we trying to do, man. It's just trying to impact and help change lives, man. If I can't make your life better, I don't want to make your life bitter. You understand? If you're bitter with this show, you're bitter with me, you're bitter with life, you're bitter with your life, you know, let's talk about it from God. We're going to talk about it. We're going to bring the guests on. We're going to bring the people on. We're going to talk about it. And hopefully your perception change. Your situation may not change, but hopefully your perception change. Say, you know what, God, it's me. Maybe I need to go ahead and level up and do something different than what I've been doing, and not really kind of get on into some of the things or even go about the way the things that I usually go about it. Do something different. So thank you for that, Blue Sky. That's all I wanted to hear. My little bro is in the building, man. Bro Drew, man. Shout out to you, Jay Weeze. I see you in the building. Thank you, man, for me talking with my little bro last week when I was also in Columbus, man, and getting a chance to talk with him, man, and his family, setting some things up. So it truly was a blessing. And laughing at J-Bo. You know, I ain't gonna go there with that one. My wife know, man. We talked and we laughed really big with with our little brother Jay. For anybody who know, that's my wife's brother Jay. And we had a chance to talk some real old talk of Jay coming up and some real funny moments of Jay having funny moments. So it's a good thing, man, to actually see the family always coming on here and supporting the Leverage Show. My wife says, "Amen, blue sky, man. That's beautiful, man. I mean, y'all don't even know this. That is just beautiful. Yes, safe travels to LA Law. It's just a beautiful thing. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is what the Leverage Show family is about. You know, Blue Sky saying for financial plan. I saw the video with you enjoying the family. It blessed me tremendously. See, peace. See, that is what I'm talking about. That is the connection of what I'm talking about right there. That y'all don't even know that just blesses my life to see and stuff like that on the Leverage Show when I see people say that. Because that means that you tapped in. You just didn't tap out, you tapped in. And you tapped all the way in and stuff like that. But that's a beautiful thing. And that's what this show is about, man. Jay Ford, man, and that Leverage, that Pink Group has been doing some amazing things and really, really, really helping people, man. So shout out to you for that and stuff like that, man, for really helping people and really helping change lives, man. I'm glad you enjoyed Blue Sky. See, this is what I'm talking about. Giving credit right black, man, that people and everything don't even know that people are connected to and tuned into. So stay connected with some great people like that, man. You guys don't even know, man, how that changed your life and open up doors for your life. There was a gentleman, Jay Ford, he approached me in your group. This was some months back. He introduced me to another group that I don't want to get started with, man. That is, and I don't know, Jay Ford, we'll really have to talk because I don't think I never got a chance to talk with that about you. But that group was like a 20K buy-in, and the stuff that they're doing on there, I was doing that stuff and knew people who was doing that stuff almost 15 years ago. And that stuff out there exists, is real, like really, really real. And I just, the guy who was actually doing it, he was in California at the time. His name was Mike McQuaid with Copanova. He actually is no longer doing it. He passed away, if I'm not mistaken. And I've been looking for that same type of trading like that on that style, which is some total different trading that people don't even know about for quite some time. That gentleman actually came from your group, J4, who definitely introduced me back to that. And my guy Duke, shout out to Duke, came back with me with some other stuff yesterday on that same type of stuff. I say, bro, we already got the connections for that. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't underestimate what connection you may have. You connection, and that guy, I know he doesn't even say nothing on your channel. I just think I don't know, he found you by accident, seen something of an interview or something that I did, and then reached out to me, and then turned around, and then in that group, like I said, that investment group is a whole different ball game. And I'm trying to tell you, like, you never know. There's levels to this thing. Stay connected. There is levels. Some of y'all don't know the type of levels that I'm talking about, but there's levels that'll blow your mind. That's where people stay really in a moment. They stay moving because they're able to go ahead, man, and get connected to people who have the means or can go get the means to put the means where the means may need to be, and it'll blow your mind. And these guys in this group, they're all are actually trading. I ain't talking about a prop firm. They trading cash, $500,000 to $1 million accounts, cash to plus cash. That's what they trading, and they're getting. I'm not even going to even go there, but I'm gonna just put it to you like this: they're getting like 50% in like 5-10 days. 50%. That's $500,000. So if you got $1 million, they just made $500,000 and everything, man, in 5-10 days. Give me one person who's out there doing that. That's a whole different level, a whole different lifestyle of trading that you guys that you're blessed to be a part of, and they're doing some other greater things than that too. So yeah, let's stay connected, man. You guys don't know what you guys are, man. IC say amen. Thank you for that. Blue Sky says, great. This is what I knew you was on here. Greatness requires you to walk through some of the greatest trials and tribulations that you have ever been through. This is truth. Thank you for this, Blue Sky. I said Blue Sky got to be on here, and I'm going to put it out there. I was putting my faith out there, not knowing that it was going to be out there. Greatness requires you to walk through some of the greatest trials and tribulations that you've ever been through. You have to understand that greatness lives on the inside of you. The great one lives on the inside of you. Great things are already happening on the inside of you. And if God has given you authority over that, and great things are walking through you, I promise great things are going to continuously to keep happening for your life. You just need to trust what he says, when he says, and allow not your circumstances or feelings to get in the way and jack some stuff up that is caused to be the blessing in your life. You have some great things that are already inside of you. You got to put yourself in check at times. Like, you know what? I got to check myself. I really have to put myself in check, because that's me getting in the way of this. And if it gets into the way of this, you don't never know what it's like to go ahead and bless and change your life. There was a gentleman, this is a true story, and shout out to the person who's actually been on this show, and we're actually going for a client, go and get some serious money. And they never knew how much they can actually get. And when it actually came to pass and they seen how much they actually received, I laughed and I said, that is what I'm talking about. You never know what you're able to have. I'm talking about almost like 7 figures. You never know what you're able to go get and who you're connected to, because that person had a relationship with the banks. That person had a relationship with this. That person had, and by the time they got it in total, they came back, man, and was like, yo, they crying like, yo, you got 7 figures in your hand. What are you able to do? When they started, they had nothing in their account. But just the relationships of people and people who have been to the show and people who have definitely connected allowed them to be able to now start financing some of the greatest things that they always wanted to do and get a chance to enjoy yourselves and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, this right now. You guys don't know who you guys are connected to or what you're connected to until it's time. Never bite the hands that feed you, man. I'm telling you what I know. Blue Sky said he's walking with you. He will never leave you. He's a faithful friend. Yes, he is. Come on, Blue Sky. Blue Sky, man, was all in. The affliction is only for a moment. It's momentarily. You guys don't know. Do not spend much time focusing on the problem. That's facts. The narration of my story ends with me winning. Come on now, Blue Sky. The narration of my story ends with me winning. You got to understand. That is the narration of your story. God is with you and you win. God is with you and you win. Man, she been on it. She been on it. She been on it. Thank you, Blue Sky, because that truly blesses me more than what you know, man. I'm trying to tell you that right now. I'm finally getting through these comments. My guy, Dave, 15K, congrats, man. Oh, bro, D, you and Chris, man, y'all have been on my mind. Hey, we're going to connect. I think we're set to connect this week. So shout out to you guys that we'll be connecting this week, man, and what you guys are doing out there in the San Diego area, man. He's definitely doing some amazing things, man. That food cart is on point. He got it on point. He connecting with some people. He doing some things and making some stuff happen. Thank you for connecting. I was at the conference out there in San Diego, man. I got a chance to meet him, Courtney, and some of the rest of the guys. And, man, it's just been a brotherhood since, man, and a true blessing since. So thank you for that, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'll talk with you guys soon, man, this week, actually. So thank you for that. Blue Sky, man, showing love, man, to my guy Dave, man, in the Cash Shack. You already know. Dave showing love right back. You already know. Whoa. How did he sneak up in here and I didn't even know he in here? BOJ, shout out to you, man. Congrats on your huge accomplishment, Lambo. You deserve it. Keep going. Not easy, but so worth it. Love you for life, brother, man. I told you, man. Look, bro, BOJ, you should have gave me you should have let me know something, bro. Put something out there, bro, to let me know that you was going to be in here like this. Yes, man. I gave you your flowers earlier, bro. I've been talking about you almost the whole broadcast. If you've been on here, brother, shout out to you. I missed you or whatever and everything, man. But your comments and everything that miss you, man. So thank you, man, BOJ, for you hoping the bar and then pushing the bar high for me. Man, you came to DC Fly. Whoever putting them outfits together, I need the number 2. You know what? Stop all that, man. Listen. That's compliments to my wife. My wife puts that together, man. I look for her advice. She does it. She does what she do. I just continue to keep moving around. Now, when I get on my old man, I can tell when I dress myself. Because my wife would tell me, like, you're dressing like an old man today. You're dressing like somebody's uncle today. You understand? You're not dressing like my husband. You're dressing like somebody's uncle. And I put my uncle gear on and I get out there and I go do what I do, brother. So, hey, man, hey, shout out to the wifey, man, for getting us, because they got an eye and everything, man, more than what we got. Keep doing your thing, BOJ, man. Thank you for holding it high, bro. I told you that at the beginning of the broadcast. Thank you for everything you motivated for me to do, bro. And just blessings, the thousands of people that you bless, man, around the world, dude. I told you, bro, just super dope, man. That's my little brother. Definitely, man, shout out to him, and got a chance to even help some great people this week, man. Shout out to BOJ. BOJ is just, he's an amazing guy. And that's why I go do more. I go out to go do more for when I know and everything, man. Like, oh, man, look, yo, we try to go ahead and help people. When I see that, I'm like, bro, you ain't got to say nothing, bro. Let's go help people. Let's go make a difference. And we'll definitely work stuff out with people, man, all the time. You'd be surprised. So Blue Sky said, man, bank a piece of Jeff. Yes, I told you, Blue Sky was on BOJ's show. And that exactly how Blue Sky wind up coming and everything. Blue Sky wind up coming, man, over to come and join and bless the Leverage Show every single week because of my guy BOJ having me on the show. And it has just been a blessing, man. BOJ said, man, peace, Blue Sky. He got so many subscribers, man. He said, you got 15K now. Let's go to 20K. Let's go. Bro, listen, I'm taking it one day at a time. I really love what you are doing, brother, because you have to set the bar, man. I told a story about that 10K and me seeing that 10K and sending that 10K subscribers to you, and then you say, now let's go get 15K, Lambo. Now he's challenging me, let's go get 20K. So shout out to you, man, because only BOJ can set that bar like that. And we're going to go get it, whatever God allows. That's what we're going to get. We're going to continue to keep doing what we do. So thank you, BOJ, for that, man. God is still working with me, though. I got time for the thing, though. Bro, BOJ be giving that business. I'm telling y'all what I know. BOJ will give you that business. If you got time for it, this is over with. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. This is over with, and I watched him. Blue Sky said, BOJ, I rock with you. Keep going. You're doing a great job. Yes. See, that's showing love. That's what I'm talking about. BOJ says, man, I rock with you the long way. Green skies for Blue Sky. You already know, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Showing love right back to people. Blue Sky said, yes, BOJ, showing love, man. BOJ be coming out there with the plays. My guy, man, J4 said, BOJ, you that man. Yes, he is that man. And J4, you that man too, man. For real. Y'all are connected. We're all connected. We're doing some great things and just helping change lives, man. One broadcast at a time. BOJ said, Ford, what's good, brother, man? Showing love. Lambo is really that man, though. I want to be like him when I grow up. You know what, BOJ? You better stop all that, boy. Stop all that. But shout out to you, man, because I truly, that's a blessing. And I thank you for that, man. I thank you for everything, man, that you have been to the culture, to the community. You've been to us, and you continuously to keeping that bar high. So thank you for that, BOJ. You already know we're going to connect soon, brother. Life is good. T.U. just say thank you for the birthday wishes, Mr. Johnson. It was fabulous. Shout out to you, T.U. Good to see that it was fabulous. That Eddie is definitely a must watch. Yes. You guys and everything, man. It's the three, Stuck in the Eddie, the Blessing, and Wealth Covenant. If you guys watch those three, I'm trying to tell you, it will actually help change your life and bless you into a whole different arena, man, that you never know and stuff like that. My guy, B Streets, I see you in the building. My brother Jay, nah, I'm straight. You sure need a water, LOL. Okay, that's what's up, man. Okay, that's my dog. Lambo, straight out of Magnolia. Shout out to you, B Streets. B Streets be having me looking at these comments, man. That's my guy, man. Shout out to you, man. You already know what the time it is. Thank you, B Streets, for all the love, all the great people, man. Man, he's bringing to me. For those who don't know, like, oh my God, I got a great partnership with a great friend of mine who's really blew up real big when it comes to some stuff, man, out here. And bro, we've been helping change lives. He is actually partnered with me on some great things, and we've been actually sending our clients through that. Man, this is something that is a recent, like people don't know, but people have been seeing the results. So B Streets actually shared some stuff and seeing stuff. So shout out to you, B Streets, man. That's what it's all about and everything, man. We just want to see results and see you guys and everything, man, in a better place, man, in life. So thank you for that, man. For financial planning, say, I'm blessed by the best, BOJ. Yes, sir. Lambo definitely impacted my life. A lot of love. I'm definitely eating my Lambo knowledge vegetables to grow up to be like Lambo, man. Listen, thank you guys. Thank you, Jay Ford. You don't even understand how much that means to me. It truly is a blessing, man, more than beyond words, man. I'm truly thankful for you guys because y'all and everything, man, keep me, the old man. I call me the old head in my Birdman voice. I call my old head, you know. And I'm just out here, man, just to help people, man, one broadcast at a time. And if I can help you, that's why I'm out here. Dave said, congrats on 15K. Much love, my brother. Thank you, my guy, Dave, man. You already know, man. It's too much love, brother. Save me some chicken and some catfish, man. You already know. Jay Ford said, the Lever Show going to be the next Fresh and Fit podcast. And it is already, as I'm speaking, the Lever Show is powerful. Thank you, Jay Ford, man. I receive those blessings. I receive it. Brother, we are out here to make it happen and do what it do. Thank you, Jay Ford. I'm telling y'all, make sure you go like and subscribe, man, to my guy Jay Ford's channel. And let that blessing change your life. And jump in that pin group. Jump in that mastermind, too, that he got. Because it's truly a blessing. My God, man, MJ is in the building. What's up, MJ? Listen, we are going to connect soon. People who don't know, the Wolf Den, it is a blessing beyond words. And what MJ is doing is just transitioning. If you guys have not liked and subscribed, make sure you guys definitely go do, man. To my guy, man, the Wolf Den and MJ Wolf, man, at the channel. Truly a blessing, man. And you already know because he is just banging them out there, man, with nothing but wonderful podcasts, wonderful people, wonderful content, nonstop, man. Thank you for being a show to a friend to the show, to the Lever Show. And you blessed and you shocked me the other day when you snuck up on here on me, man, and came in here and just blessed our lives, man. MJ says, man, I got 4,000 more to catch you, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. You got it. Oh, man, I know you got it. I ain't got to worry about it. MJ, man, thank you for that super chat, man, of $10, man. That's truly a blessing, brother. You already know, man. I am thankful for everything, man. I thank you for that. We're definitely going to tap in and connect. I got to bring you here to the Lever Show, or I got to come to the Wolf Den. You already know. We come to the Den. We may bring the Lever Show family to the Wolf Den. We may have to go do that. So make sure and everything, y'all are ready to go on ahead, man, and be impacted on that Wolf Den. MJ say, man, Jesus has changed my life. See this? This is what I love right here. Jesus has changed my life. He has changed my life. To be able to vocally say that and mean that and know and stand on that, that's what this Lever Show is about. So thank you for that, MJ, man. It's truly a blessing because he's changed all of our lives and he's changing our lives day by day. And not just that, leading out here, man, by example is where it's at. My wife said, not the pizza boxes. Yes, we're bringing the pizza boxes out for you because I got to humble you up a little bit. I already know what time it is with you, baby. So make sure we get this right. MJ said, man, I got to put the kids to bed. God bless you, Lambo, man. Thank you, MJ, man, for definitely tapping in on the Lever Show, bro. Truly, it's amazing. I'm telling y'all go like and subscribe to the Wolf Den, man, at MJ Wolf. I'm telling you, it'll bless y'all life and bless y'all socks off. When y'all see the content, y'all see everything, his creations, the whole nine. It really blesses people, man, when they get to the Wolf Den. He's just an amazing, amazing, amazing content creator, dude. You guys don't even know how much I admire MJ, man, for definitely blessing us. For Financial said, that's powerful. Me and Corey just started trading using our own signals. That group sounds powerful. 500K to $1 million is crazy. Yeah, they're actually 500K is the entry for that. Not no prop firms. And people know I posted something yesterday in the prop firms because the prop firms have changed up some serious stuff, man. We spent all money of getting prop firms passed, still trying to get prop firms passed, and all of this other stuff. And then when we did get the quick prop firms passed through our one guy, we're trading for over 30 days. And then we go to try to cash out of the prop firms, and they were shutting the prop firms down because they say they had a soft breach, which technically the trade lot size in there was not traded by anything but a person that was doing manual trading and making money. Some of these prop firms had to make almost like 20 grand almost. I'm talking about just for one client, almost 20 grand. And it came back to do the withdrawal. Everything went good. Prop firm came back in and said, oh, no, we're not even paying you guys out. We got a soft breach. This is the games that people play. You got a soft breach. Me sending that into the group, I did not notice till I got later that night, like in the midnight. And the people who got back with me, shout out to even Coach Rashid, shout out to even Zach, shout out to even I think it was Chad. Chad got with me too as well. And they told me, man, their people who they actually had all was going through them. They shut this. They sent it to them. He shut it down like, yo, we're not even using them. We're not even using them. I reached out to my guy who, and the Sidro knows and everything, who my guy is, man. I just call him BP. I reached out to him, told him about it. He was more than shocked. He has a personal relationship with Next Step, and it just messed things up. So a lot of people don't know that there are things going on behind the scene that you can play by the rules. You can pass it, which 90% of the people fail it. You can get it managed, which you make profit off the manage. Don't go no hard breach or anything. You can go to withdraw it and then still not get paid even after withdrawal. So like I said, it's like crypto. Until the money hits your bank account, it's not your money. It's platform money. Shout out to my guy Showman Hill and everything, man, for definitely stressing that. Until that money hits your account, it's not your money. It's platform money. And if it's on the platform money, it's their money. It ain't your money until it hits your account. So, yeah, man, I seen you in Croc trading your own signals, and I'm watching y'all do y'all thing, man. Keep doing it, man. That's what I want to see. Let's make it happen and move forward, man. You already know what time it is. Thank you for that. Next time I would come out with Tambourine Blue Sky. You know what? We're not even going out there with that. Listen, Blue Sky said, if all hearts and our mind clear, lift your hands for the benediction. Amen, amen, amen. I love it. I love it. I love it, Blue Sky, as we prepare to leave this place, but not in his presence. Amen. Listen, I really want to thank you guys. I literally had to get through all of this. It was a lot of comments. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening to me, man. I didn't even know it's almost 3 hours. I'm actually on here. Thank y'all for tapping into this leverage show, because y'all have truly blessed my life, man. And thank y'all for being a family, getting this information out, sharing this information with people, sharing this information with people that'll help change their life, because it helped change your life. Now, listen, I'm just speaking over y'all that many blessings, many favor, any great thing that you may have in front of you that you think that is too big for God, I pray that God will show you how small that is and how truly big he is to your problem. And it's definitely going to take care of that and make a true, awesome, great believer out of you, to that you can see it and know that you are glorified within his presence and stuff like that. Listen, I speak these blessings over you, that great things that have dried up and that need to come to pass will not be dried up no more, that your rivers will start flowing, that things will start opening up, that healing will start coming on your body, healing will come in your marriage, healing will come with your kids, healing will come with your family, healing and blessing will come on your business, healing and blessing will come in every aspect of your life. I speak that greatness will be upon you. I'm telling you, I got to talk about that. People who don't know greatness, shout out to my guy Greatness, who is also YouTuber as well. Greatness sent me some great things and got some great stuff for me and sent it to me. Shout out to your Greatness for sending that. If you don't know Greatness, you better go on YouTube and look at. He's blessing people like Mr. Beast. So shout out to Greatness. If you don't know Greatness, he's coming to a city near you and he just blesses people with cash all around. Greatness stuff arrived right before this broadcast. He sent me some stuff personally. So I'm so thankful for you guys. I bless you guys. I speak over you guys. Greatness will be your portion in your life in the matchless name of Jesus Christ. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you to Huge, man. Man, thanks for everything. This is what we're here for, man. I'm just trying to just make it happen. Wow, the LamboDrew, you're still on, bro. Congrats again on 15K subscribers. Thank you, man, Rod, man. Brother, we've been out here trying to get to these comments and all that and responding back to everybody. Yes, we receive all these blessings with a thankful heart. Listen, I love you guys. I thank you guys. Thank for my East Coast people for rocking with me. I know it's well past y'all bedtime, because I know it's going on 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. I bless y'all. Listen, Thursday, you guys do not want to miss it. We'll definitely be right back on here, and we'll be making some amazing things happen and making some stuff really happen, man, for your life, because I'm trying to tell y'all, this is what we're trying to change. Like I said, my girl comes on here Thursday. Y'all do not want to miss it. It's going to be early Thursday. She's in some of the biggest platforms that you guys are in, like that we're in. But she'll be on here. She'll be on here Thursday, I think at 10 a.m. in the morning. So make sure it's going to be a morning show on Thursday. You guys come catch this leverage show and we'll do a live. I'll announce it. Just set your alarms, get a chance to wake up early and come catch her, because she's definitely going to be coming with a lot of great information. She's also a YouTuber as well and doing some great things, man, and what investments that a lot of things that you guys are in. Blue Sky said greatness will be your portion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Epic show for 15K, Jamal Titus. Thank you, JT. You already know what time it is. Early Thursday, be here. Yes, Blue Sky, please be here on the Leverage Show early Thursday. You guys do not want to miss that this Thursday. And then next Thursday, we got Tracy Terrace coming back to the Leverage Show, man, again, which is going to be an amazing show. Because we got some amazing things what she's going to do. So make sure and everything you guys tap in this Thursday, man, to my girl coming to the Leverage Show. Listen, I love you guys. Y'all guys have an amazing night. Take care. God bless you guys. And I'm going to see y'all on Thursday morning right here on the Leverage Show. Take care. God bless. Peace. We out.